I've been looking into this, and I really think maybe we should invest in some Bitcoin. Kim was intrigued, but he didn't follow through. Like a lot of people, he heard about Bitcoin, the original crypto and still the OG, but it didn't sound fully real.
GQ.
Then, in 2017, he tried buying some altcoins. An altcoin is essentially any cryptocurrency that isn't Bitcoin. In October 2019, a database listed over 3,000 of them. Some improve on Bitcoin's core technology by offering more secrecy or better security. Many are simply wannabes, copycats that inspire wildcat behavior, that get painted by the wide brush known as shitcoin. Still, some alts have outperformed Bitcoin itself. In 2017, a coin called XRP rose by 36,000%. The autumn of 2017 was near peak crypto madness. Kim started out with the altcoin Cardano, buying about $20 worth at 4 cents a coin. A few days later, it rose to 8 cents, doubling his investment. So it was like, holy shit. If I'd put in like $100, that would have been $200. Remembering the moment, Kim widened his eyes slightly. I was like, what am I doing keeping money in a bank account when I could just put it into these things and it doubles? Through Derek, Kim soon heard about another coin called Reblocks. The appeal of Reblocks was its quick transaction speed. You could send a friend a couple of blocks almost instantly, whereas Bitcoin transactions might take several minutes or longer to register. At the time, Reblocks was trading for about $1. Kim bought in. Soon it was selling for $2, and Kim bought more.
Good job,
The experience of watching the price rise while his money doubled felt like fever. He would look at his phone, put it down, pull it up again. The price kept climbing. It was magical. I remember, I went to a party and I was basically trying to convert people. I was like, no, I'm not kidding. You put in $10 tomorrow and watch what happens, it'll become 20 in a day. And then it did just that.
I remember
again and
that.
Again. I was like, holy fuck. We found Reblocks really early, Derek said. We got in pretty damn early on that. Which was a miracle because we were late to the party of crypto in general. December 2017 was the month that crypto, as an asset class, became valued in excess of $800 billion. For the everyday believer, the story you told yourself before sleep was the same one you woke up to in the morning. You were Keith Richards. You were Thanos. You were unbeatable. Kim would eventually move most of his savings into crypto. I think I may have eventually blocked some of this out on purpose, he said. Reblocks was the big bet. The price climbed to $5, to $10, to $28. Then Kim got into day trading, that is, speculating, buying and selling other coins besides Reblocks for a quick profit. Suggestions for a hot coin would come in through Twitter, Reddit, or groups on Telegram, a messaging app favored by the crypto world. He said it felt like a video game. The volatility was jungle crazy, but the bets kept paying off. To a point where Kim was slinging trades all day. The trick seemed to be to jump from one coin to the next in the right order. Some of it was incredibly easy, too, Kim told me, because you would see a chart that had hit resistance come back down to support. Then you just buy it and set it to sell when it hit the resistance again, and it was fine. I had no idea what he was talking about, and I wasn't completely convinced he did either, not entirely. Neither Derek nor Kim had any prior experience in finance or trading stocks. It was super fun because it was a bull market, it would just go up the whole time, Kim said. So you'd wake up, and you thought you were a genius. Kim wouldn't tell me precisely how much money he put into crypto. Same for Derek. Kim allowed that his buy-in was approximately enough to purchase a small condo in a mid-tier U.S. city.
Shit.
It was whatever you had, Derek recalled. And the thing is, you just can't not put it in at that point. How can you not put it in, right? The main thing to know about Kim's investment is that, within a few weeks, he hit 36 exit. In crypto speak. That meant his investment became worth 36 times more than what he started with.
That's pretty basic.
Kim could have cashed out and purchased 36 small condos, or perhaps a nice house and a Lamborghini, and never tutor students again.
Oh,
Around that time, early winter of 2017, Kim met a girl
No,
at the
this is
party
a random
and told
article
her
on
about
GQ.
Roblox. She's like, "Are all of the cryptos like this?" He recalled. And I'm like, "Kind of." She'd always wanted to get into it. It worked out really well.
I'll post it in the chat.
Exchanging messages on Facebook about it. That December, prior to going home for the holidays, Kim thought maybe he'd become a crypto trader full-time. It felt like he'd been let in on a giant secret. It just felt like it would never end, he said. But I didn't know what I didn't know. Photo illustration by Alicia Tatone. Bitcoin.
Whoops. God damn it. We in the house? Yes, we are. This is what we were reading. Hopefully it didn't totally erase the whole progress of the reading. And I'm kind of like, she'd always want you to get... Okay. Okay, I know where we are. Lost my place.
It's virtual money, cash with no physical form. It's decentralized, meaning you can give or receive crypto without another party, PayPal, a credit card company, a government getting in the way. This is key. In fact, a large part of crypto's allure relies on crypto not being real or regulated. Real currencies are tied to institutions that can mess with them.
Yes.
In the U.S., for example, the Federal Reserve can expand or contract the
Ty
money
Lopez.
supply. In Venezuela, mismanagement and corruption have lately killed a once enviable economy with hyperinflation, rendering daily life next to impossible. The more bolivars the Venezuelan government prints to pay for imported goods, the more the currency depreciates. It's a mess, and one that ordinary Venezuelans have little control over. Bitcoin is a different story. With Bitcoin, there's a fixed number of coins, 21 million, of which about 17 million have been mined, or brought to life. It can't be minted endlessly. Your coin is your coin, and no American,
Here in my
Swiss,
garage.
or Venezuelan government can mess with it. The crypto bulls will say that if you were burned by the banks in 2008, if you dislike authority generally, crypto is the currency for you. Bears, meanwhile, believe that the value of crypto, without institutions behind it, derives mainly from its users' desire for it to be valuable. That crypto's worth is speculative, and possibly not so much virtual as phantasmic, or something to be feared. Crypto is a fraud, the mother of all bubbles, probably rat poison squared. Descriptions of times expressed by Jamie Dimon, Nouriel Roubini, and Warren Buffett. Just this past February, after the release of Berkshire Hathaway's annual letter to shareholders, Buffett doubled down. Bitcoin has no unique value at all. It doesn't produce anything, it's a delusion basically. Bitcoin was created in 2009 by Satoshi Nakamoto, a moniker that may or may not be fictitious and may or may not represent one person or many. The crypto world has been opaque from the start. I've been working on a new electronic cash system that's fully peer-to-peer, with no trusted third party, Nakamoto wrote in 2008. Under that system was the technology people call blockchain. Blockchain is what enables crypto to be countryless, a public accounting system that records every transaction in multiple places. Imagine, instead of a central bank, a circulating accounts book.
Hello?
Not a god in the heavens recording everybody's deeds on stone tablets, but somebody spray painting them on the moon. Less Big Brother, more BitTorrent. The first Bitcoin adopters were cypherpunks, heavy into cryptography and privacy. Satoshi himself wrote to a cryptography mailing list in 2008, "It's very attractive to the libertarian viewpoint if we can explain it properly. Anarchists, preppers."
Dude, I'm reading this because my dad told me about it. So it's like, the normies are looking into it. Because my dad is like the king of normies. And it's not a bad thing, but it's just the truth.
Satoshi himself wrote to a cryptography mailing list in 2008, "It's very attractive to the libertarian viewpoint if we can explain it properly. Anarchists, preppers." Extra-pins people who believe that technology someday will enable human beings to live forever started buying and trading. Because a gold rush never starts as a gold rush. It begins with somebody in the woods yelling, "Guys, I found a rock." And it takes a certain type to follow that dude into the forest, and it's generally not your soccer dads and Luna moms. A unit of Bitcoin, a single coin, wasn't worth much in the beginning,
3%?
in part because you couldn't do much with it.
Could have sworn
The
I had
currency's first commercial transaction didn't occur until 2010, when a programmer named Laszlo Hanich bought 2 pizzas for 10,000.99 bitcoins, about
It's,
$31 at the time. True.
It's for Red's bearings. The ceramic bearings for the longboard. They're really fucking nice, real smooth.
True story, Hanich asked on a message board if someone would get him some pizza. Someone did. Then, around 2011, Bitcoin became known as the coin of the realm for Silk Road,
I used to
black
longboard.
market where crypto is relative.
I used to longboard around college. That's what I bought it for. It's a Rain timeline or some shit. It's a Rain brand board. It's good. I like it.
Someone did. Then, around 2011, Bitcoin became known as the coin of the realm for Silk Road, the black market, where cryptos. True story, Hanich asked on a message board if someone would get him some
10,000 Bitcoin story.
A unit of Bitcoin, a single coin, wasn't worth much in the beginning, in part because you couldn't do much with it. The currency's first commercial transaction didn't occur until 2010, when a programmer named Laszlo Hanich bought 2 pizzas for 10,000.99 bitcoins, about $31 at the time. True story, Hanich asked on a message board if someone would get him some pizza. Someone did. Then, around 2011, Bitcoin became known as the coin of the realm for Silk Road, the black market, where crypto's relative anonymity had understandable appeal. Quickly, the currency grew in popularity and value. In 2013, the total value of coins in circulation surpassed $1 billion. By December 2017, there were only 3 commandments at the altar of Satoshi: up, more, and gain. Given Satoshi's reported cypherpunk ideals, such a sentence would probably make her, or him, or them, puke. When Brian Kim went home to visit family for Christmas, you could sell 1 Bitcoin for $19,666. Which meant if you had ordered a pair of pizzas 7.5 years earlier, you were now worth nearly $200 million, assuming you'd tucked away the receipt and forgotten about it. Alas, Jeremy Sturdivant, pizza guy, long ago sold his Bitcoin, back when 10,000 were worth a couple $100, in order to pay for some travel, he said in an interview. It's not quite like being the 5th Beatle, or the 3rd founder of Apple, Ronald Wayne, who sold his 10% share to Jobs and Wozniak for $800 in 1976, but it's close. My adventures with crypto. I don't really think that you can fully experience crypto without actually holding coins, without actually participating in it. Aaron Lammer, the co-host of Cohen Talk, a crypto podcast, told me. I approached my editor with a plan. If the magazine would float me $100, I'd see what I could do in a month, using an extremely ill-informed approach I devised after digesting way too many Reddit crypto threads. First, I'd spend a week speculating based on my own impressions of the market. In the second week, I'd dry out a few tips from Brian and Derek. For the second half of the month, I'd see what I could gain from the advice of the internet, figuring,
and for the third month, I bought rope.
And the sequence echoes the chronology of many people's initial experiences with crypto. First, you know nothing. Then you know what your friends know. Then you know whatever's being shouted loudest by the herd. Even in 2019, buying and trading crypto requires a relatively high bar of internet expertise. Any person slightly bothered by setting up 2-factor authentication for their email should prepare to be stumped. I started by purchasing $100 worth of Bitcoin from a site called Coinbase. Next, I sent my Bitcoin to a wallet to be stored when I wasn't trading. Crypto wallets can be virtual or physical. Either way, They hold your public key, a string of numbers and letters unique to you that also has its own private key. When the two keys are combined, a digital signature is produced that enables a transaction to be validated and recorded in the blockchain. See what I mean about complicated? For my wallet, I bought a small thumb drive-like device for $60. It came in 6 colors. I chose a millennial-friendly dusty rose. It wound up being so convoluted to use, I felt like I was carrying around our government's nuclear codes. But since I was going to be trading a lot, I mostly kept my coins stored in an exchange. Like the New York or London stock exchanges, crypto exchanges are where coins are bought and sold. But they can also function like banks, as wallets for people's investments, and that's a major reason why crypto exchanges have been the targets of so much fraud and theft.
Feck! There's my cap. Oh, what's going on here? You reach your 20 million daily limit? How dare they, bro? Change the speaker. What are we sharing? Continue with free voices.
Many exchanges look like
Gay.
websites thrown together on a 15-year-old's Chromebook, stocked with shitcoins no one's heard of. Where a shady operator may steal your money at any time, a feeling reinforced by the number of times this exact scenario has occurred. What makes crypto trading dangerous isn't just a lack of regulation, it's the chance of being hacked. Reports have found that, since 2017, $1.7 billion worth of crypto has been stolen from exchanges. Crypto owners will live in fear that an exchange operator will turn off the lights one night and vanish with the cash. All thanks to a simple reason that's baked into blockchain: crypto transactions are irreversible. In the traditional financial system, fraudulent transactions often can be reversed. With Bitcoin, once a coin leaves your wallet, it's gone. In April 2019, a blockchain bandit reportedly
It's bad, I know.
approximately $50 million worth of Ethereum, crypto's top altcoin, just by preying on people's private keys. Still, I wanted to feel a day trader's thrills, so I started picking coins at random. One of my first trades, I spent about $10 worth of Bitcoin on 20 coins of IOTA because I didn't have one iota of knowledge about trading crypto. Between that and other trades, by the end of the week, my portfolio was down 10%. Why? I had no idea. Was there a story?
This is honestly just some normie shit. Like everything he's saying in it, I've already heard dozens of times, you know. But I just wanted to listen to it because my dad really wanted me to read it. But the beginning of it talks about just what makes money money. And right now he's just talking about how his investment kept going down.
Why? I had no idea.
Just keep fucking
Was there a
listening.
story in the news I missed? Was it simply people buying and selling, disconnected from the real world?
Hey, Aaron
For
C,
week
what's up,
2,
dude?
I asked Brian and Derek to pick my coins. Thanks to them, or simply the vagaries of the market.
No, my dad didn't get me into Bitcoin. My dad talked me out of Bitcoin in 2013. And then he also tried to talk me out in 2017. And then I forced my mom to, make the moves. And now he saw what happened. And now he's on board.
Thanks to them, or simply the vagaries of the market, within a few days I had gained back my 10%. At one point, I was worth $100.30. Then, to follow my genius plan, I sold all of Brian and Derek's suggestions, and for several days followed the tips of a guy who taught day trading online on YouTube. There are lots of these guys. Soon I was down to $82. No one thinks worse of amateur day trading than people who work in finance. There is a guy with a computer on the other side, who's watching stocks all day long. You think you're going to beat that guy? You're not. You're playing against the casino.
Yeah, just dollar
This
cost
was an
average.
old friend whom I'll call Louisa, who has worked.
Trading is fucking so it's like you gotta follow gematria and shit. Like Zach was talking about how they predicted a pump on the 36th day. Like there's only 36 days left. You gotta do that type of shit to predict pumps. I just dollar cost average, buy a little bit every day. Oh, you're gonna get on PlayStation for sure, dude. I'll get on in a little bit. I'm just gonna blow some glass. My family watch CNN and complain about the racists who voted for Trump. That's like the extent of their conversations. A lot of my family are the same too, dude. It's bad. My family is very cool in comparison to shit that I see, like families that I see just around. But it's it's you know it's the environment. It's just the type of environment and just the situations that people get put in. I feel mine's is like this because they're new here. This is like, I'm first generation to be born here. My parents weren't born in America. So I feel like, they kind of got off lucky. They got here in like the biggest free money boom time, which was like the 80s and 90s. And they didn't, if they were natives, they were here for hundreds of years. It could be different, it could be real different. My family's not J-woke. My brother is, at least he's like getting there. My cousin is. My cousin was J-woke back in like fucking late 2000s, dude, like 2009 and shit. That was who we were here talking to, my boy. He doesn't have a Jew name yet. They get it. My gramps is woke on the USS Liberty. He's a military guy and he's always being aggressively vocal about it and denouncing Israel. But he also rails about anti-Semitism in America and loves Bernie and shit. Dude, the thing is, Bernie, a lot of grabblers hate Bernie. The you-know-who's, the circumcised ones. They're anti-Bernie because I think Bernie is just like so goddamn commie that he would be bad for even the circumcised folk. I'm gonna turn top chat off. Fuck, I had top chat on, dude. Isn't he a Israel guy though? I don't know. Bernie? I don't know. Who fuck? They're all Israel guys. Oh shit! I turned it off. Cynthia McKinney said that they make you sign a pledge that says you want to move the embassy to Jerusalem and that you support Israel and that you'll always be on board with the fucking increase in budgets for Israel. While I was in the Navy, based. Salute to you, sir. Thank you for your service, Aaron C. I understand the name now. While I was in the Navy, I never once heard of the USS Liberty. They teach us complete naval history, too. Dude, yeah, I went to the USS Midway when I went to my cousin's wedding in that area. And I was talking to the tour people on the ship. And I brought up USS Liberty every single time. I was so goddamn sweaty by the end of that walk, that tour. Because I get real sweaty when I start talking truth. And none of them knew about it. They were like, oh, well, it was probably just an accident. And I'm like, no, they have the radio communications of the Israelis pilots telling back to headquarters that, hey, these are Americans. And then they have the operator telling them, shoot and leave no survivors. And they also reprimanded a Israeli pilot who refused to shoot on them. So there's no way that it was an accident. And they're like, oh, well, it's, these are complicated things. And it's like, I got like non-answers. And these were like old dudes, boomers. Very, very black-pilling. It was very upsetting. It was easy to cover up the USS Liberty incident because Vietnam was happening concurrently. Yes. Such a crazy time, dude. Such a fucking crazy fucking time that must have been. The only thing you should have been doing at that time was buying as many automatic weapons as you could because the pre-86 ban hadn't happened yet. Because it was the 70s. in a video game, in an online video game, I would have done that in the 70s. Do I still have to do that? I'm talking about something that was 40 years ago? Or fucking 50 years ago now? Gramps was an Air Force dude. Damn. Zero Infinity, active U.S. Navy. Salute, sir. Dude, can you tell me, do they make you get the vaccines in the Navy too? Do they make you, do you have to get a flu shot and all that other stuff? Shit, I hope not, brother. Yeah, dude, back in your grandpa's day, Q, that was like an honorary time. Even if you were fighting for Israel's like benefit, even at that time, at least they didn't pump you full of fucking vaccines, you know, before you went off. At least you got gun training without having to get fucking vaccinated to hell. Okay, Dee. Alright. Babe, well, shoot. There's a reason for everything, dude. You know? I'm glad you're with us now and safe. You receive about 8 vaccines in boot camp alone, bro. And then they gotta put flu shots. Every season they give you fresh flu shots, and then they give you the boosters. Dude, I'm telling you, at my gas station, I talk about this stuff with them because I only talk to soldiers pretty much, and it breaks my heart. Because these are good dudes. These are good men and women, you know. Spent a lot of time as security on bases protecting planes. Got busted for selling thigh sticks and spent time in the base jail. Cute, you freaking... You rascal, dude. Yeah, and the yearly flu shot, oh, it's every year? Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating it. Yeah, I had to take back scenes, I had to take it back scenes, all 4 of them at one time. I passed out and I went into the underrealm. It looked like a sewage, and then I woke up. Dude, oh my god. Dude, yeah, there's people, man, there's these conservatives like Nightwave, alright? I don't want to keep bringing them up because it's petty, but they make fun of anti-vaxxers, bro. They're like, oh, this idiot, probably avoiding his vaccines. And it's like, don't put that into pop culture, that vaccines are just normal and good. That shit is satanic. That shit is the biggest example of us being in Kali Yuga, in the Kali Yuga time frame, because they're actively trying to kill us with stuff like vaccines, chemtrails, freaking xenoestrogen in the food, dude. They're trying to like switch up our genders and stuff. And there's so much emphasis on death. You will notice the number 44 a lot. 44 is the number of death. In Chinese, the spoken word for the number 4 is very similar to the spoken word for for death. Death and 4 in Chinese is almost the same word. And 44 is the kill and the death number. So you do K is the, I don't know what letter in the alphabet K is. But if you do the regular freaking, here it is. K is the 11th letter. I is the 9th letter. And then L is the 12th. And what you get is 44 from that. There it is. It's the kill number. And look at the equation for that. 11/9/12/12. That's like 9/11 for 24 hours. That's what I see when I see that word kill. He sort of looks like a junkie. Yeah, Mersh. I tried to get out of the yearly flu shot each year in the Navy. I tried to just say I got it already. It never worked. They make sure you get it. Yes, they make sure. Dude, no, I'm not going Jurassic because Jurassic will not get into that nitty gritty. That's that nitty gritty right there, bro. That's that nitty gritty that you gotta get into.
Hey, bro. What are you
Refreshing the chat. What's up?
collectible Ninja Turtle keychains? Each character.
Very cool. How much you spend on each of those?
$1. Shows up the Dollar Tree.
Oh, you got those at the Dollar Tree?
Yeah.
That's a good 1,100 Satoshis.
Made you think they were worth more though, huh?
Yeah, because they're in a Walmart bag.
Oh. Bunch of shit.
But they're from Walmart.
I'll just look into this.
No, I'm just messing around. Saw these kids burning a gay flag on Twitter. And I was like, yeah, that'll show them. That'll really teach them to not suck dicks. Each day I had to get vaccines. My Indian stepmom told me to take activated charcoal to absorb the toxins in the shot. Yes, it could be mitigated through diet. That's why if your kid was vaccinated, you know, not the end of the world. I was vaccinated. I'm still based, still red-pilled, still white. But fix their diet. You can't take back a circumcision. That is permanent. That's a sacrifice that father makes to the devil. And they brainwash people into doing it without even knowing that. So, Indian stepmom, is she hot? She is, for sure, has to be spicy. There's no such thing, let's wait for it, as a gay flag. Stop using their words. You know what I mean, bro. I don't know. You know what I mean, okay. Holy shit. 8. Today was $100 billion day, guys. Federal Reserve just pumped $100 billion. Fake liquidity. Could add this up. Yes, you're gonna have to do the regeneration therapy. You don't even have to get surgery. You can do therapy. Big Bear's about to be live. Get your alts ready. Get your alt accounts ready. Let's turn my fucking camera. Oh, fuck. Forgot to change the name of this. We'll watch Ben Shapiro while we wait. I know you guys love him.
Collapses in the polls as Pete Buttigieg comes under fire. The media check into the gender of a dog at the White House and America's life expectancy.
Q.
drops.
Alt accounts is a strategic move. It's not about your character. It's about strategy.
The Ben Shapiro Show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Stand up for your digital rights. Visit expressvpn.com/Ben. Well, it has been a rough week for Elizabeth Warren. Rough several weeks for Elizabeth Warren, ever since she started actually releasing details of her plans. And people realized that these plans were incredibly stupid. Her poll numbers have just been in free fall. And you've seen this in Iowa, you've seen this in New Hampshire as well. She has now dropped behind several candidates in New Hampshire, according to the Real Clear Politics polling average. So according to Real Clear Politics, right now, she is trailing in Iowa to Pete Buttigieg. She is also trailing in New Hampshire, not only Buttigieg, but also to Bernie Sanders, according to the most recent poll. There's a New Hampshire poll today that has Sanders at 26, Buttigieg at 22, and Warren and Biden tied at 14, which is a disaster area for Elizabeth Warren. She's running in third in New Hampshire, according to the RCP poll average, behind both Buttigieg and Sanders. In Iowa, she is also running third, behind both Buttigieg and Sanders. A disaster.
Check out that
disaster
title.
area
It just
for
got
Elizabeth
updated.
Warren,
I think
without
you'll like
a
it.
doubt. And the latest polls show that she has also dropped nationally, down to third. She's down to third nationally, with Pete Buttigieg rising into double digits in the RCP polling average. Biden remaining at 28% in the RCP polling average. Sanders at 18%, Warren at 17%, Buttigieg at 11%. And in the
Hey,
latest
Ryan Dawson's
polling
live
numbers
right now.
from Quinnipiac, she is utterly fallen apart. According to Yahoo News, Buttigieg, the moderate millennial mayor of South Bend, Indiana, leapfrogged the race's main liberal candidates, Warren and
You guys want to go mess with Ryan
Second,
Dawson?
behind the resilient national leader, Joe Biden, according to Quinnipiac University's latest poll. Biden is still ahead, with 24% among Democratic voters and independents who lean Democrat, a rise of 3 percentage points, a reclaiming of the poll position since Quinnipiac's last poll on October 24th, when he
This is
trailed
Abby without the
Buttigieg,
makeup.
jumped from 10% to 16% in that time frame.
I like how we only care about his sister.
28% to 14%, which is just an utterly enormous implosion. Sanders is down from 16% to 13%.
Ryan is super creepy, dude.
So full-on disaster area for Elizabeth Warren. She has got to be in a state of utter panic.
I just wanna
Meanwhile,
go
she tries to
fuck with
whistle
him.
past the graveyard. She's been suggesting that she'll choose a woman as VP. Well, lady, you're not going to be the nominee, so I'm not sure that this is going to matter. Here's Elizabeth Warren doing the I am woman, hear me lecture you.
First, it would be entirely presumptuous of me to talk about running mates. I'm out here talking about why I'm running for president and asking for all of you to get out and caucus for me. That's how I'm going to end this. I'm going to ask you to get out and caucus for me. But I got to say, why wouldn't I have a woman for a running mate?
Ryan Dawson.
Why wouldn't you have a woman for a running mate? Because you're not going to be the presidential nominee. That's
Oh,
why
dude,
you're not
he's
gonna
for
have
sure.
a woman
He's
for
a
running mate.
vampire.
By the way,
Look at his
someone-
fucking face.
I get this frequently on my sort of public email address. Very, very kind folks on the left will sign me up to the mailing list of places like Planned Parenthood.
If you look
And
up Ryan
as
Dawson on
Warren
YouTube, the
campaign,
first photo is
and
like
I
his
received
face
this
just
email
like
from Senator Warren today.
super
Quote,
close up.
Thanks for being a part of the conversation about how we can make big structural change in our country.
There are two genders is common sense. I don't know what there is to say. There's no argument on the other side of it, but appeals. Male and female are biological traits. Masculine and feminine are irrelevant.
Wow.
If you're male who's feminine, it doesn't
The
mean
cutting
you're
edge.
supposed to be a girl. It just means you're feminine. You can still be a guy and be feminine and vice versa. This whole
Definitely looks like he never sleeps.
attitude is actually prejudice. You're saying, oh, girls have to act like this and guys have to act like that. They're always guilty of what they accuse everyone else of. There's no white privilege. In fact, you're held to a higher standard just because of your biological capacity.
This is almost worse than Vox Day.
It's a disadvantage. And you can be openly ridiculed where others can't. That's not a privilege, that's a disadvantage. I don't know where they get that from. People are like, well, on average, whites do better and this and that. Like, well, that's because they have cultures that are conducive to success. If you have a strong work ethic, a tight nuclear family, 2 parents,
Who cares about trannies?
really
What's your Bitcoin wallet, you lifeless vampire-looking mofo?
But you can be of a different race and do just as well as long as you mimic those ingredients. East Asians do very well too because they have a culture of studying,
Radness.
and strong work ethic. If you have a good work ethic and you save,
Radness, just keep playing at that piano. You'll be Owen Benjamin soon.
if you have an entitlement attitude, and it doesn't matter if you're white, black, brown, or blue, I want my free shit, people owe me, you're victim card, it's that an excuse making and laziness that you're not gonna go places. And you can, if you're gonna be part of the blame it on someone else culture, if you're gonna have an external locus of control, that doesn't work. It is proven not to work, and it will not work no matter what color you are. Subcultures matter. Even within the same state, even within the same city, like one side of the city can be more decrepit than the other side, right? Even on the same street, even within the same household. You can have brothers and sisters where some do very well, and their own siblings, which are as close as you can possibly be in DNA and environment, completely flunk out, do drugs, whatever, because of their life choices, right? It's not like this deterministic thing of, well, you have this, and therefore your brain's gonna work better. That's not right.
Free Bitcoins, folks.
People do better because they're raised better. You have better
But not really,
ideas,
just
you have better ideas, you have
fucking
better
with people.
philosophy, better outlook on life, that'll make you do better. So if you're not doing well, why don't you change yourself? You know, if you're in an area that sucks and has no opportunities, try to move.
Dude, he's so low energy, bro. How many, like, this guy in
You really need to
opiates?
stress good parenting because kids don't really have a fair shake. If your mom's a deadbeat, your dad's gone, or one of them died, or, you know, we don't all start with the same opportunities, even if your abilities are there, whatever. Like, I was born on an island with zero.
What is this
opportunities.
retard's
It's,
YouTube?
you know, as
It's
opposed
just
to
Ryan Dawson.
really the only option is leave. And so, yeah, some things you really can't fix. Race is not a big deal, especially in America. I understand if you lived in India, they're in caste system or something. That's not what we're talking about. Godmother Thor. Oh, yeah,
Dude, he's so
Thor.
boring. It's unbearable, dude.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Yasa donated $2. Hey, Ryan, anyway, I'm gonna guess that is Blanca Lee from Apple Charlotte.
I can't do this, dude. I can't fucking do this. This is so boring. This guy, ban retards like Beetlejuice and Bitcoin bull. I'm just trying to give out free Bitcoin, you fag.
Godmother Thor Carlson donates $2 saying,
Who the fuck is donating to this guy?
because women there have
Damn it, where's Big Bear, dude? Oh, it's my history. Just Big Bear's live.
In the 1990s, the archivist of Auschwitz, who lost his grandparents at the camp, was asked to discredit the Red Cross's findings that the total amount of deaths of the rollerblading incident that happened between 1938 and 1945, according to the Red Cross, who took detailed notes and visited all the camps monthly.
Go up in there and be
They said
like,
that there was
debate
between
at buy
200,000 and
Bitcoin, you
300,000
coward.
rollerbladers had been hit by a Subaru, of which 90% had died from disease. So the archivist of Auschwitz, whose grandparents had died in Auschwitz of some form of rollerblading, did the research and found that the Red Cross was accurate. He didn't even add any commentary. So what they do? They fired him. This was a man of small hat descent, whose grandparents had died in Auschwitz, who was the archivist of Auschwitz. And he revealed that at most, not 4 million, the sign says 4 million died. 4 million died in Auschwitz. That it was between 200,000 and 300,000 total for the entire rollerblading exposition, of which 90% died of disease.
Maximum gay
Many of
ops.
these chambers were to
We are watching
get rid of
Gatekeepers
lice
today.
and pestilence. He was fired. The African American tenured professor who revealed what he found in his research about the diet of slaves was fired. What is my point of all of this? I don't need to hammer the rollerblading incident or slavery or any of these things. I just don't like wizardry. Typhus, yes.
Oh, dude, I'm about to be. Here's what I'm gonna post.
Is when people say, well, why don't you have any PhDs back up your wacky hoodly daddles? Why doesn't anybody into science? Because they can't. There is no security for these people. There's a pretty big lie that...
No, what? I'm already not in the chat. I'm already banned.
Tenure means you can fuck your students and not be fired. Tenure means you can have a vicious meth addiction and not be fired. Tenure means you can get caught having comfort boys in a public steam room and not be fired. What you will be fired for, however...
Dude, all my shit's already banned, dude.
Or any of the mainstream victim narratives that keep, for example, the slave narrative keeps bike thieves in a constant state of victim status, which is great for
dude, they're all... I was already, like, banned. Maybe it's like he has words blocked.
Real great. And if you question the small hat victim narrative of how many rollerbladers actually died, they don't get to run everything in the world without anybody.
Shit.
So now
I could just make a new account real quick.
WTF? I don't know what you're... No, that's a true story, what I just said. And if you say WTF without explaining yourself again, you'll be banned for life. You're in the wrong saloon. Okay.
What a fag.
UK bans parents from protesting LGBT in schools, so you're not banned for life, you're in the wrong saloon. How do you ban parents? Get out of here. I got an idea. Why don't you go over to the Daily Wire?
This cannot happen fast enough right now, dude.
Alright. You're not allowed to protest and they tell you you're a racist. Guys, right now, the farmers in Dublin just shut down all the streets with tractors. Do you think they were allowed to do that? You're allowed to do whatever the fuck you can do. God, people are such little babies.
Next.
How dare you? You voted for Obama in 2008. Yeah, you probably voted for McCain. Get. Nonsense. I've never been a liar. That's the thing about me that is valuable. Okay. So first, let me know if you think that Trump was giving us a nod in the bear community.
What a psychopath.
He said crushing. Granted, it says animal crushing. It says, real Donald Trump. President Trump just signed the Preventing Animal Cruelty and Torture Pact into law, which makes it a federal crime to engage in animal crushing. I don't think that there was any reason for him to say crushing there. I think he was basically telling the world that he's a bear. But here's the thing, Don. Bear in mind, my wife doesn't think it was a nod, but she's a woman, and you know you have to let them think what they. She's a woman. She doesn't get it, but she said that isn't a nod to the bears, but I think it is. Why would you say animal abuse, animal torture, animal, mishandling? Why crushing? We all know why. But I will say this, Don, a little less reality TV show and a little more Duterte would be very appreciated from us.
Oh, wait there.
I think he is saying, giving a nod to the old bears with his choice of words. But now that, we have your attention.
All right, make it a new account.
Animal crushing? Yes. He says crushing. But I know the Knicker Nation will be like, everybody's always said crushing. Fuck you, they have.
Oh, dude, he's on Owen Benjamin Live. If I have you guys helping me out, that would be great.
I love crushing. It's not. It's us.
It would be so great if you guys could get all your alts and help me.
Behind me when I move my big head. Does that bother you guys? Maybe if I get closer or use that.
Just talk about him beating up Amy and mention Bitcoin.
Is that okay with you guys? Or should we? Yeah, it was a nod. It was absolutely a nod. Agreed BB more Duterte. Yes. Full blown nod, yes. It doesn't bother you guys? Great. No Nobody's bothered. Awesome. That's great to hear. After the stream, I will be buying a bike. It's about time because I don't live near any blacks.
Scotty, it's just too fun, dude. It's too juicy.
Like, I haven't seen a black guy in probably a week. I'm finally feeling comfortable enough to buy a bike.
How is this racist piece of shit allowed to be on here? Like, I don't want to be a social justice warrior, but that's blatant. You should be banned for that shit.
It's clearly a nod. And people are like, these are just words people use. And when Trump said, you guys get it? Come on. Either it's a nod or they're just blatantly watching the streams. You can't, it's one or the other. Alright, what's this? Oh, someone sent me this. Fox Business, this gravy may help eliminate those awkward Thanksgiving dinner conversations. So I posted yeah, what did I write? My gravy is the best gravy for dinner conversations. Start with the moon landing, then hit the topic of the Jews, the Federal Reserve, dinosaurs, fake nuclear bombs, vaccines, and finish them off with the fact the very pic of this Earth on your phone is an admitted artist rendition and a fraud.
So cringe.
Enjoy the holidays with Big Bear gravy, and your aunt can go fuck herself. And for dessert, ladle on a little Sandy Hook to really set a tone. I recommend this Thanksgiving to just...
He makes me not want to talk about, like, truth stuff.
Because this is what... I'm going to show you something. I'm sick of these fucking people. Okay?
Exactly, Q. Him and Crowder, fake news.
This landed on the moon. Just look at it. Just look at it. I'm just going to let that sit there for a second. When Don Pettit said that he could go back to the moon in a nanosecond, but they don't have the technology. They've destroyed the technology. For those of you just listening, it looks like a meth addict's treehouse built with garbage. That's the actual lunar lander. NASA claims...
This is like, we get it. It was fake, dude.
This episode is called The Most Expensive Comedy Troupe of All Time. They're hilarious. So now look at it again. Look at it right now. That they say went 240,000 miles, 17,000 miles an hour, landed on the surface of the moon with rocket engines in a vacuum, left the surface of the moon, traveled another 250,000 miles, and
Dude, he's a small hat. He called somebody an anti-Semite. Do you know anybody who names them and calls somebody else an anti-Semite? Because that's what he does. P.S. His grandma was Jewish, which means his dad's mom is Jewish, which means his dad is Jewish, which means he's half Jewish.
Fuck them. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like, look at that. That's literal construction paper. It has United States written like
this isn't gonna do anything, you know?
I mean, imagine
people realizing that it's fake. You're still operating on USD.
So that went a 500,000 miles, and it went 20 times faster.
I just want him to start looking at the chat so I could fire this off.
You know. Look at it. That's
I fired it off on accident.
They get $60 million a day.
Trigger happy, dude.
And they're starting to get hysterical. I'm enjoying the ride, man. I'm about to buy a bike. Okay, NASA. There was an intern
gotta make another
who
account
stole
now.
rocks from NASA, spread the rocks on his bed, and had sex on them, resulting in contamination, making the rocks virtually useless to the scientific community. He was sentenced to more than 8 years in prison. Okay, when you know we never went to the moon, no one has. No one
I'm not a
can.
robot, you pieces of shit.
And that all the moon rocks were all frauds. Understand how funny these people are. It's satanic humor. You know, it's not for everyone. But they lied to a degree when they were like, oh, we can't use...
He's just stretching out the same shit over and over and over and over again, dude.
Because Gary fucked on him. And they sent a guy to prison. Oh my God, that's so funny. That's just like the lies of children.
No, it's not.
They're like, oh, these rocks can't be used. I mean, they were spinning in an endless void for, billions of years.
Damn, I was gonna send a vile super chat.
Why? Because
Do not send super chats, please, Aaron C. If that money's burning a hole in your pocket, buy some fucking Bitcoin, dude. Don't super chat. Don't ever even donate to me, dude. If I'm telling you not to donate to me, I'll freak out if you donate to one of these guys.
It's not even close, guys. And so, when people are like, so let's test these moon rocks, like, oh no, they've been contaminated. Why? How are they contaminated? Well, someone came up. Guys, this is real. I'm not making this up. I'm a comedian. This is more insane than anything I can write. An intern, that intern over there, and it's just some random guy like, huh? It's like, he fucked on the moon rocks, and now they're just unusable, aren't they, Gary? Why'd you have to get your rocks off like that? Gary's like, I'm a virgin. It's like, take them away.
Yeah, I want a custom glass pipe. Can I pay you for some? Damn, I was gonna send. You can buy Bitcoin for dude. You could buy it for $1, dude. And 1-to-1 Satoshi to dollar ratio is not out of the picture.
Expedition XLV.
Dude, I will make some glass. Give me your PO boxes. DM me your PO boxes.
Here's one with America's favorite Don Petty.
And we'll set up your payments later. First, I gotta make it and send it to you.
Now it's about time that they got their
Create channel.
accolades.
I'm just gonna make it.
Meth Addicts Treehouse. Dude, it is. It is. Imagine, like, okay, the lunar. This is from NASA. This isn't from 4chan. This isn't from, Flat Earth Bear, Flat Moon Bear, or Anchor Bear, or any of the guys that make memes and stuff. This is from NASA. They're claiming to be science. They're scientists. Science is so stupid. Well, I mean, science gave you the very computer. No, it didn't. Engineering did. You fools. Science is a satanic religion. Look, these guys are like, I want to get the movie poster, and I want my friend to be able to show off his tattoo.
Owen Benjamin beats Amy and loves Bitcoin.
An iPad, and I want my head to be in the zodiacal.
Cute, heck yeah, bro. Anywhere, I'll send it anywhere. I get my stuff sent to the gas station I work at.
Okay, that's the lunar lander. Okay, picture being Jordan Peterson on one of his.
Just make a coin, make a Gemini or a Coinbase account, and then learn about it later, dude. Just fucking, you see how rabid I am about it? Just take that as like,
clean your room, and you're like,
as a buy signal,
go into Home Depot and get anything you want and build what you think is a spaceship.
I'll send you my email. Do you have a Twitter, Aaron C?
This is what it
Yeah,
would be.
I got like dozens of emails.
That is from the mind of a meth addict. With
But I'll
just
put my email in
access
here.
to Home Depot for under $1,000. It's like, okay, you have
The main one I
1,000
use.
US dollars. Take as much meth as you possibly can. This is real comedy, dude. Oh, I know, it's great.
This is real comedy,
I have
dude.
so much disdain for people that stick with the moon landing lie. Because I know they're just shit people. And I'm to the point where I'm just like, no, you're shit. You're dog shit.
You believed in the moon landing less than like a year and a half
if
ago.
You say you have 1,000 total dollars. You can have all the meth you want, though. There's a table set up.
You work in finance, dude. That's why you got this hole burning a fucking. You got this money burning a hole in your pocket. Cause you got so much of it. Put it in Bitcoin, dude.
No, a tree fort. Build me a tree fort. This is
Q,
exactly
yes,
what
the
would
Peter
be. This is
Bedrosian,
very
the
technology.
the Bedros bear or whatever, that freaking haul, that
They lost all the proof that they went.
yes man,
The only,
dude, that yes
The
man.
only proof we want is the lander itself, which they still
He's an
don't
army of
have.
yes men,
That's it.
compacted into one
$1,000,
little
and why are we paying billion?
pathetic
Because they
Armenian.
own us. We're not in a.
Ugh,
no
just
say.
that little rodent.
Show me the vote that said
Other
that,
people's money.
The American majority population would be
Owen has actual.
Show me the
Aaron C,
vote
can I have some cash,
where
bro?
Americans
Things suck
agreed
here right
to
now.
pay $60 million every day
You
in their
begging.
tax money
You got to make a Bitcoin wallet so we could send you Bitcoin, Q.
so that these guys could make movie posters and lie endlessly. Show me the vote where people said, you know what I want? I want America to be flooded with third world cheap labor. You don't have a say.
Am I ready to fire one off?
Shit about voting for Obama in 2000.
I'll fire one off when he's looking.
It doesn't matter. McCain would have been just as bad, if not worse.
About to post my thing.
I really
I'll show
believe
my
that.
feet. Okay, boomer.
There's no votes for us to do any of this stuff. None. It's like 60 million a day, every day. And then where's the vote to start another war in Syria or Iran? Where's the votes? Where are these votes?
It says families are forever
If you
behind
did
him.
a vote,
They're forever until Amy picks up the kids and leaves you.
none of this would be real. It was a different time, man.
I'm just messing with you, Aaron C.
Don't talk to me like that. It was
Oh,
a
is he
different
looking at the chat?
time.
Fuck, he's looking at the chat?
Shut up.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
Thank you, Walt Disney. Oh, I know.
Fuck.
I know, and that's why when I question.
No, he's going into another
stuff like that, people are like,
retard rant.
"Yes, science. Okay, you know how dinosaurs don't really exist? They never existed. They were invented by the Royal Society in 1841. Fact. No one had
Just taking all of Eric Dubé's talking points from almost half a decade ago, by the way, from 2015, and now he's rehashing them. Meanwhile, he's calling Dubé the fraud.
Because of
You can't make this up, dude.
asteroid 66 million years ago. Okay?
Aaron C.
So now that you
Hasn't been a better an asset with better returns than Bitcoin in the past 10 years. Nothing has beat Bitcoin in the past 10 years. That's all you need to know, dude. That's all you need to know.
Dinosaur that exists in the world. None. You can right now be like, oh, well, my uncle found them. You're no. None. And engineers have proven that none of the bodies would work. All the guts would fall out. Like a brontosaurus, stegosaurus, all those giant, and like a T-Rex would be incapable of doing
I got one
anything.
cocked and
all their
loaded.
guts would fall out. They're, like the weight versus, like all the engineering is off to the point where they couldn't walk. Everyone's proven this. There's no dinos.
Sent.
So now that you know that there's no dinos and it's the most expensive comedy troupe in history, how funny is it that now dinosaur museums are making them fuck in public? There's a museum in Spain that shows two.
Oh, damn it, he's not reading it. All right,
Why wouldn't they?
let's get another account.
Why wouldn't they? Atmosphere was different, says guy who just got banned for life.
Oh, he's looking at it now. Is he gonna see it?
Anybody that those arguments work on,
Fuck.
you're all gone. You can't prove the Earth was here 66 million years
Dude, do I
ago.
still
I'm
have
not
a
saying
car?
it
Did they
wasn't,
take all the cars?
but there's
I'm trying to go to
no
Costco,
evidence of
dude.
Anything. None. You can't carbon date fossils. They're stone. There's no actual living anything in them.
Oh, they want to make me
No one
confirm
knows
everyone
anything
now.
about timelines. This is all nonsense. It was invented by the Royal Society in 1841. You can look this up.
Banned for life.
So why wouldn't you make them bang? If you've already like done these, because the thing about wizards is they
Banned
get
for
bored.
life, Scotty Jessa.
T-Rex skeletons having sex. Oh yeah, this is in public museums. Why wouldn't you? Like if you've just committed these
Just making
frauds
random
and people
fucking
buy it,
emails.
you know, people are like, I know people that have degrees in which they're paying off debt to this day.
Yeah.
They have whole
We all know
degrees
those people.
in things that are lies. It's like those things that you're looking at right there, those skeletons don't exist. They've never found a single skeleton like that. They're all invented. All. You know? It's insane. Was there giant beasts that used to exist that don't exist? Yeah, I think there was dragons. I think that there was
This guy makes everything else he says look retarded when he says that.
And their timeline was created just to push. Think about how valuable the dinosaur narrative was. It pushed evolution because it gave a giant timeline, so it allowed people to abandon free will and common sense when it came to genetic mutation. Like people would say, well, how can someone go from being a bacteria to a human being? And they're like, time. And it's like, I mean, I can talk to my great grandparents, and they're like, no, millions of years, billions. Is billion a number? And it also pushed the fossil fuel narrative. They said that decomposing dinosaurs is what oil is. And it also pushed fear porn of asteroids. By the way, the odds that you die from an asteroid is 0. They've never killed anybody. And that at any time there could be an earth-shattering event that just is an asteroid, that they come randomly and for no reason. The NASA teams up with that, and it's like, another asteroid barely missed the
Select
Earth.
all, copy.
Why? Because if you're scared...
Alright, we gotta wait for him. Move to NC, get a place with a laser. Yeah. Man, he bans people for nothing at all, just for having a different opinion. Banned for exactly.
But if you're gonna pull off this hoax, you're gonna get bored eventually. Like, imagine knowing that dinosaurs are fake, and you have to just pretend, and you're just like, I've just uncovered another Stegosaurus toe from you. You know what? Screw it. Just make them fuck. Where? Publicly. Make little kids look at it. Why? Don't ask questions. Just do it. I'm bored and full of rage.
No, members only mode is on.
How the Red Cross
Members only mode is on.
in the 90s revealed that only between 200,000 and 300,000 total people died in the rollerblading incident. And then the archivist from Auschwitz...
I think the Owen beats up Amy comments got it.
90% were actually killed by typhus.
No!
The archivist of
No!
grandparents also died
What
in
the
Holocaust
fuck?
disease, who is Jewish. He backed up the Red Cross's findings because actually it was accurate, and he was fired. This is why these things can keep getting perpetuated, because people say,
What a cuck, dude.
Why doesn't anybody in Hollywood ever speak out? You're looking at one. I'm now a goat shepherd.
Dude, if you come on your way to Lake Tahoe, yes, come through,
Auschwitz
dude.
spoke out. And he's not an archivist of Auschwitz anymore.
What a fucking coward, dude.
American,
Let me just see what his tiers are.
Spoke out about, BB, is any of the wizardry just contempt for us? I'll get to it. I'll get to why it is in a second.
He has 99 cents,
Spoke out about how
$2.99 a month,
awesome diets
and
many
$4.99 a
times
month.
lived longer
Okay?
than their masters. He
I would
got
hate on
his
that,
anger.
but I just saw Vox Days
He was like,
yesterday,
"Why doesn't
which
Hollywood
was
ever stand up
like
against-"
$4.99, $19.99, and then like $50 fucking dollars, dude. And I saw him ban someone who had like the $20 one.
Drunk who just degenerated into a loving father and husband and farmer.
Oh, members only mode is off.
Owen, shepherd of goats, house of bad approaches. What shall we do? Let him in. He crushes. Members only mode is off. Channels open. Everyone. I don't know what that was.
Read it.
Someone's Cottington Baron. I remember when they said they were dinos and completely existed, and then said they were.
You read that shit. He's like, he's exposing me.
Great lives. All you people out there, when I was just at the Flat Earth Convention in Dallas doing comedy, I met people that got kicked out of the pharmaceutical world.
Fucking say Bitcoin, you fuck. Alright, I'm gonna go in as a regular bear and be like, loving the show. How can I send some Bitcoin?
They just don't get to tell you how good they're doing. Archivist? Yeah, the guy that was in charge, you can look it up. In the 1990s at Auschwitz, who did the archives of Auschwitz, he kept all the lists and all that. He was fired because he backed up the Red Cross findings that there was between, and by the way, this is reality. There's between
Hey, he mad.
300,000 total deaths in the rollerblading incident. And 90% of it was because of disease. There was no chambers of something. There were chambers and it was delousing. Oh, how dare you? I don't care. Who keeps turning the members only mode on and off? Tyson, is that you? I trust you, but it's. I don't know what you're doing. That's great, yeah. But see, that's the thing, is you don't get to hear
Dude,
these
we're having
voices.
mayhem in the
I'm
chat.
Steven Crowder's dad was like, but why would anyone
Oh, they muted you for that.
on NASA if we didn't really go to the moon? Because if you did, they either killed you or fired you. You're doing it, God? Okay, cool. I don't know why you're doing it, but I trust you. Members only? Sweet, yeah. If you're a member or subscriber, you can chat. If not, apparently Connington didn't like the saloon vibe and kicked out some bike games.
He didn't like the Bitcoin assault. Oh, they went back to members. Fucking cowards.
You gotta go find it yourself. What I just said is true. Now you go find it.
Fucking cowards, dude.
I'm here for the long haul. I'm not censoring myself, but I'm also not gonna make mistakes. But I do have a really shocking image of
Fucking cowards, dude.
For every truth I drop, I also want to not make a mistake of diminishing the pain and suffering that happened during that time to those people. I mean, Jewish people did suffer in the Holocaust. And I have a shocking photo of one of the survivors. As you can see here, this man survived
Back
the
in there.
Holocaust. And
Boomer
he's
Likely
alive
Bear.
today, and he refuses to die. For those of you just listening, it's a guy on roller skates.
It's on Owen Benjamin Live, bro. I'll link it.
Back in the 60s, here's the thing. When you get scared about AI and transhumanism and how they're trying to make everybody robots and technocracy and all that, they've been trying this shit forever. They used to have gas-powered roller skates where people would
I have too many
work on
accounts.
gas-powered roller skates. They're constantly failing. Constantly. This guy was one of the only true victims of the Holocaust. Yeah, and old dinosaur bones is being pumped into his gas tank where his roller skates will now take him to work. It costs 99 cents.
But he's on members only anyways, bro.
It helps keep the bots out because a lot of times bots aren't
Hey,
programmed.
dude, it's on members only. But, you know, I appreciate the enthusiasm to join the fucking fight.
It's an incredible saloon. And you can watch my old streams if you're a member as well. I'm not gonna just get mass flagged for no reason. I'm not a martyr. I'm a fighter. There's a
Not gonna
difference.
fall for it, guys.
You know, I want as many people to get this information as possible, so I leave it up for the public for a day. And if you want to see the old ones, you know, just become a member or go to unauthorized.tv, become a member there, or you can watch them for free there. I'm just putting up roadblocks to mass flagging because I'm not retarded. You know, it's like
Kind of starving, guys. I might head out soon.
And my only and my heels are great. Like I'm Achilles, except my heels are fine. My mother dunked me in the water.
I guess he might say some dumb shit, but we can't even fuck with him anymore.
I do it for you, the people.
He wants them shekels.
Six guys in there. Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, he was getting shekels.
Bless our-
But he doesn't even have super chats, though.
Yeah, we will always have this saloon. Let's say this does get kicked off, and let's say my other channel gets wiped and all that. We will still find a way. You know, that's why I have a lot of your emails. Become friends with each other. Subscribe to
You got a good idea here.
Anchor Bear, Mountain Bear. You know, say, oh, I have a new station at Woodbury Sound today. All these guys, because they'll let you know where I end up. Like, there's no stopping a man with will and faith. There just isn't. That picture is hilarious. Yeah, it's also, he's a blood relative of Alex Jones. You know, getting pumped on roller skates is nothing new for these people. But this guy...
Owen is so
survived the
closeted
and
gay.
He is now one of the leading researchers at Auschwitz.
He probably is getting CIA kickbacks, dude. Knowing him.
World War II history major.
World War II history major
I mean, we went to the moon.
and was blue-pilled until a few months ago.
And they can't rebuild it. And the spell requires people to just want to believe so bad. Hang on, I'm going to get my wife to bring me. I can't believe I didn't have coffee today.
Amy!
I'm so excited about the fight.
Where the fuck is my coffee, Amy?
I haven't seen Black Knight.
Amy, you dumb bitch! Amy, I asked you once already. Where the fuck is my coffee?
Let me see what she's probably out doing work in the fields with my boys.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna play you guys a stationary Wilbury song. Don't forget Gulag OB. I haven't seen a bike thief in so long, man.
Amy, baby, look,
As a bike owner,
I'm sorry, alright?
which is what we now call the whites.
Sometimes I just remember that time you had that purple streak in your hair,
I mean, Arian's a
and I
bad
get
name,
really
by the
pissed,
way.
okay?
Because
I'm
you know
sorry,
the
Amy.
tribal
That was not
history of
logo, so I'm sorry.
It's like, remember,
I'm sorry,
500
sweetheart.
years ago, the whites-
Please birth me another son.
But
Oh,
bike
Amy.
owners is pretty funny. So, us bike owners don't like locking up the bikes because we like to live in high trust communities. You know,
It's a
the
day in the
bike
life
owners, like, submit the
of the
lives
Benjamin
of
household.
It's like not trusting a neighbor. Like if I locked up my bike, I think my neighbors would be like.
Dude, guys, remember, domestic abuse, not logos.
So that's why I haven't been a bike guy for a long time now because I haven't felt comfortable. I finally trust my neighbors enough.
So hack. Dude, he's doing the bike thief bit again. Was so hack.
All right, this one's dedicated to Nick Fuentes. This is another. And then would you guys like to hear the stationary Wilbury song?
No,
Yes,
we
yeah.
wouldn't.
We have a tribal history of bike. Yeah, well, it's high trust. It's not just a color. It's like I get why people
Sick,
want
this
to get
works.
fired up about being white because they're so demonized and you want to just be like, no, it's great being white.
And he pushes
White
this shit.
isn't real. And it's a phenomenal wizard spell by you know who.
It's all about blood.
You know, Anglo's better, Saxon's better, Germanic's better. It's better to say Visigoth.
Anglo's better and
What are you?
Sac.
I'm a Visigoth. I'm a Vandal. I'm a, you know, I'm from the
Anglo-Saxons one
Assyrian
thing.
Empire.
I don't know, man. Some of those
You know,
bitches
like,
deserve it.
Caucasian from the Caucasus Mountains.
Jeez
It's
Louise.
just like, white is like what they did to bread. American. I am an American. Not United Statesian.
This guy's a civ cuck. He's a
Definition
civic
of,
nationalist.
a corporation.
He's a freaking cuck, dude.
Alright, anyway. Here we go. Stationary Wilburys. Enjoy, everybody.
Just an anti-
Hang on, that's another one. I haven't even heard that one yet. Oh, this is called All I Have to Do Is Wean. It's dedicated to Nick Fuentes.
I'm blinging out my torch right now, dude. Race baiting BS, exactly. Well, I don't know if you're referring to what I said was race baiting, but Owen is a race baiter. He's racist. Meanwhile, he says, don't talk about blood and soil. So deceptive. What do you guys think? Bling the fuck out of this torch. But I really did it so I could keep it on this, magnetized. Based. That one came off. Maybe we won't use these. Magnets. Fucking crazy, dude. How do these things work, dude? Damn, I'm pretty stoked off of that. That's pretty nice. Bling bling. The nigga stole my bike. Dude, it's a good song. Is it good enough to stretch out for 6 years?
Wow. I mean, that's just a home run.
Even if it's original, I'll give him it. It's original, sure.
He's got a Venmo if you want to throw
But,
it
you
up
know,
in his hat.
It's like you move on,
First
dude.
roll, baby. This is golden. Yeah, and when I totally I respect Vox's
not golden.
Position of just no more Fuentes talk on his channel. It's brilliant, works great. I just got started. The best zone is once they've broken and they've revealed themselves to be cucks. You know, Nick Fuentes recently told the Washington Post, the Washington Post that the Holocaust, 6 million Jews were murdered by Germans during the Holocaust, and he was just joking, doing shock humor about his cookie situation. He also
Grown man
turned down
falling
my
apart.
original offer to debate him before because I wanted to talk about the moon or something. Yeah, I kind of want to talk about how $60 million a day goes to that. So what Nick Fuentes
He doesn't even know why he's angry,
or
dude.
at least he won't discuss it publicly. And he also is
Magnet upgrade, exactly, yeah.
So
Just as a side
I just
note,
got
dude.
started. And I totally respect Fox's move, but I will be mocking Nick Fuentes for years. And he will be the subject of songs, of cartoons. It won't stop.
Free
It won't
rent.
stop, because this is when it starts getting fun, because the milk is
Free
going
rent
away.
in that noggin.
All those
Free
people
rent
are
for
like,
years.
"Oh, you're just
You
jealous."
heard it here
Now
first.
they have no argument.
He just gave him free
Milker
rent
turned down the,
for years.
debate with Vox. He turned down the debate with me.
Yeah.
Facts. All facts.
ICP vibes.
People say, you ran away from Milker. No, he tweeted that I was too evil to debate before.
Because you beat your wife.
So now that the dam is burst and you realize he's just another nickel-chasing retard trying to get in conservative ink, this is when it gets fun because it doesn't cause the stress it did.
Guys, no one's having more fun than us.
Nation couldn't hold a candle to what Rogan's people were doing. You know, they were calling me jealous and,
Wow.
I'm a loser and pathetic. Like, to the point
Wow.
where it got
Crushing.
some of the bears were like, dude, just drop it. Just drop the Rogan thing.
Drop it, bro.
I
Just
didn't
drop it.
And do you see how fun it is now? I mean, we've
Yeah,
changed the entire
it's even hackier now than it was then.
A Rogan is now a unit of height. And Rogan's up will tell the world every day that he looks like a thumb.
So
Why
Jewish.
would I ever stop? Like, once they break is when it gets fun for me. Because then the comedy is just, it's without stress. It's not, there isn't like... the
Mexican
same
magnet
level of
sleep in the
control.
shade of a pickup truck.
And it's a blast. I mean, we have a kid
Conservative
that
Inc.
has to stop breastfeeding, trying to tell other people how to live.
Just another
I mean, it's just
bullshit.
going to be endlessly fun mocking. I think the boomer meme came from Owen. No, how dare you came from me. Well, originally, Brody Stevens would say, how dare you. We used to say it back and forth to each other way back in the day. But I brought it into
It
the
still
mainstream.
members?
I mean, I
So good.
had a whole special in 2017 called How Dare Me. And I've been saying, the boomer how dare you meme was from me.
No, it wasn't.
That's something that is, but making fun of boomers is not for me. It's that's been, people have hated boomers for a long time.
This guy's a master grifter.
We went to the moon.
Just taking credit for
Like, that whole
everything and
character,
anything
that's
he
fine.
can.
But I didn't create the making fun of boomers. I did popularize a lot of it though.
Okay, Owen, you fucking moron.
How dare you? How dare you, big man? How dare you? And Greta stole from you.
I have not watched any
No, they really say that shit. I'm the one
UEFA
that
championship
made fun.
games. What is that?
Like, those type of people do say how dare you all the time.
Oh, soccer?
My character came from a letter too. Yeah, you
Based.
guys remember the letter that was like, how dare you go, Crowder? It was so organic. You could watch the character develop on film. Like that, it's literally documented. Someone sent me a letter chastising me for going after my own Crowder. And so from there, it just built. Because that's how real creation happens. It's not from one man. One man can be a catalyst. But it's someone with their eyes and ears open and willing to just go with what's reality. Yesterday's Pink Floyd analysis was pure gravy, thank you. Oh, anytime, and I got some good insights from that. 2 movies about the desire of making the autistic super soldier. One is
We're
The
gonna work on
Accountant,
this.
and the other is Forrest Gump. The Accountant with Ben Affleck is about an autistic accountant and hitman. You know, and in four generations.
It's like the World Cup of the best club teams.
You know, I talked yesterday
Manchester
about
United, bro. That's all I know.
It's a feature, not a bug, in vaccines. It's because they want those characteristics in more boys and men to be soldiers. Crowder's audience is nothing but boomers and their sons that they want to be.
Sounds like Owen's audience.
Exactly. It's degraded. His numbers keep going up, but the quality of his audience keeps going down. And that's a sure sign that someone is not only taking the ticket, but they're being propped up by the beast. Is when their numbers are rising, but the people are falling.
Oh, shit.
See that with Joe Rogan. Like, Joe Rogan's numbers are just as high as they ever were, but if you read his comments, it's just pant-shitting retards. So what that means is the beast is pushing
Kind of like Owen's audience.
as many people as humanly possible, and so the only people that stay are retarded.
It's a rig.
Like, or low vibration people, evil people, people that don't know any better, people that haven't been exposed to better material. And so, like, there's 4,000 people here right now. I'd say 3,000 people here are legends. And I've met them on the road.
Legend.
Ask any
You're
parents
looking
that
at
come out
one.
to shows and stuff. It's like, after the show when you're hanging out, it's fucking awesome. The people are like, just a wide variety of types of people.
Wide variety of
all
boomers.
Clear-eyed, focused.
What's up? What up, my dude?
And so there's probably 1,000
Gonna
people
mod you up.
right now, and I'll find them and I'll ban them. But the quality of human beings in this, like, read my comments yesterday. I delete and ban maybe 4 a day, and it's usually like, you're a drunk, you're an alcoholic, you beat your dog, you beat your wife. You know, it's just madness. It's not criticism. I don't ban criticism. I ban madness. Look at the 400 comments yesterday. I deleted maybe 3 total. And that, I leave up ones that are wrong, but I only ban people that have went off the reservation, you know? Like, if you see someone calling me a drunk, you realize that I don't drink ever. It's just, that means someone's either a bot or just completely insane.
Yeah, a bot. A bot sent to
That's
make
really
you
an idea
guilty
for
of your
us.
alcoholism.
It's like, you'll read 300 or 400 comments that are insightful, they're grateful, just cool people. Criticism builds you up, hate brings you down. No, but only
Still
good
members only
criticism.
faggot
It's
check.
kinda like practice
Yep.
makes perfect. No, perfect practice makes perfect. If you practice something the wrong way, it doesn't help you. If you get criticized, like, if false criticism, if you internalize false criticism, it hurts you. Like, if someone is criticizing, it doesn't always help if they're wrong. Like, I'll give you an example of the scientific method. The people that say that BS are projecting. Oh, I know. Well, a lot of them aren't even real people. They're bots. You know, there's been narratives woven about me that they program into programs.
Because you're so important.
A lot of people aren't.
That they program into programs.
Okay, Owen's a wife beater, he beats his dog, he's a drunk,
He loves
you know,
Bitcoin.
embarrassment, he's all kinds of shit. So they program this, and then they'll pick up on keywords in the video, and then add those narratives.
He thinks I'm
You
a
can
bot.
tell those are narratives because they're all
I'm a Bitcoin
so
bot.
false. It's like, if you watch, I'm one of the most openly accessible people.
I'm one of the
on
most
internet
openly
as far
gay
as, like,
guys
how
online.
I live, my relationships with my family, my relationships with you guys, what I do all day. I'm uncensored as a human can be, and it's like, not only do I not have a bad marriage and my wife's gonna leave me, I have one of the best marriages I know.
It's
like-
getting to him.
I'm not as
100, bro. I was gonna send you this text. I literally just did the math. They did 109 billion of pumping today. I just did the math in 2 different rounds. This is all the 21 billion. Okay, and then 87.95 billion, and then a little measly 500 million to top it off. Today was a $109 billion day, dude. That's $1 billion for every country that the circumcised people have been kicked out of.
You can't prove the scientific method using the scientific method because logic can't be measured with your senses. Conclusion: science is dumb and gay. This is an interesting one. You'll get real hammered by midwits, Fox calls him, IQ 120, 125, the smartest boy in their class, but just not that smart overall. Like, I'm in the big leagues. They'll be like, how dare you? And they'll try and get into the science. It's true, the scientific method can't prove the scientific method, which is hysterical. It's just funny. The scientific method, this be-all, end-all of how to get to truth, isn't true. And it fails all the time. The scientific method brought you 2 butt-fucking dinosaurs on display in public in Spain. The scientific method also brought you a meth head's tree fort that we spend $60 million a day on and gawk at as our biggest accomplishment in human history, which is a mockery. It's just insane.
Crushing logos.
The scientific method brought you the... Where is it? Where's the blue marble? And brought you the blue marble.
Yes, dude, 109.
This picture
$109 billion in one day, bro.
Rendition. None of it's true. That's not a picture taken.
Thank you, New York Fed.
NASA admits that was drawn by a graphic artist. Why don't they have any pictures of Earth from space? Hey,
This is just looking more and more phallic. All right, I'm good. It's gonna change, but so far it does not look good.
We are all animals. End speciesism. Live vegans. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. This is the post I did yesterday on the topic. Maybe this will help people understand the point of all this.
One eye symbolism.
I wrote, no, we aren't. The root of the desire to prove we are all animals is pain. Darwin lost a child and then spent his entire life proving there is no God and we are animals. Ironically, that action proves God because an animal wouldn't have been so affected by the death of their child. Celebrities all, and I mean all, are very troubled people in a tremendous amount of pain. They hate God.
Darwin probably killed this kid. He was into like seances and like
read the Bible and you will understand.
demons and stuff.
And God isn't here to serve your pleasure and prevent you from feeling pain. That's Satan. And the result of accepting Satan is the deepest, most profound pain that leads to absurd photos like this, where a grown man thinks he's no different than a chicken. Because the alleviation of pain, of human pain, of loss, of despair, of all that, the only way that Satan can accomplish that is by turning you into an animal. Because animals would never spend their entire life trying to disprove God because of the loss of a child, because they would just move on because they're animals. And there is a difference between humans and animals, a profound difference. And I'm not anti-animal. In fact, my property is full of animals that I dedicate the majority of my day to taking care of. I am literally a sheep herder.
Dude, we literally printed the entire GDP of the Ukraine this morning.
Version. We eat animals. And veganism, live carnivore. Owen Benjamin against PETA. As you can see here, walking Phoenix on the left is trying.
And Trump wants negative interest rates.
No different than a chicken. And then I am showing you that I would cut off the head of the chicken and eat it and feed it to my family because my family is more important than chickens. All of this, guys, all of this is designed for one reason. It's to make human beings hate themselves. I'm going to tell you something that's real disturbing. Man, Ty with a home run. Yeah, Ty crushes. It's just real, it's a funny juxtaposition. Okay, you know all those David Attenborough? All those, chickens came from, chickens that came off from a dinosaur. Isn't he Jewish? Of course he is. Come on. Hates himself. Inversion. Pervert actor. Yeah. I'm going to go on a pretty strong limb here. Renamed himself Phoenix. Richard Dorff.
Holy shit, boys! I can't take this much longer. I'm getting hungry.
It's not just because they're just material evil.
Getting bored. Getting fed up with this nonsense.
Of being human. A lot of them had really bad dads. One of the reasons I can understand this and I can be a daywalker is I also had dysfunction.
That's the my neighbor with his freaking rice rocket.
Because they don't want to face that. They don't want to face the pain. A lot of gamma males are in a lot of pain because their dads mocked them or lied to them or ignored them or were competitive with them or shitty with them, and they don't want to face that. They don't want to fit. That's why they're so shitty. They ankle bite. That's why they're always like, "What are you?" Because they're in so much pain. And the only way out is to admit that what your dad was and what he did. Every single member of the four horsemen of the atheist apocalypse had either no dad or horrible dads. All of them. And the small hats are have notoriously weak fathers. It's one of the reasons that as a culture and as a community, they have so many gamma males and so many atheists. Because their fathers were, a lot of them were gone, being lawyers or doctors, or they were like cucks. Literally joined because you're against veganism. Thanks, Owen. I'm not against veganism as long as you shut your mouth about it and don't try and push it on other people. I don't care if you're vegan. That's your choice. But don't act like it's a
Joy, because you're
spiritual choice.
against
Don't act
veganism.
like
Here's
you're
my
somehow
$2,
better
Owen.
than other people because of it. You still have to kill vegetables. There's always death in eating. It's like, but if you choose, if your body reacts better to vegetables and fruit than meat, and that's what you choose, fine.
Jesus.
But never for a second act like you're better than a meat eater, because we're designed to eat meat, and we are biblically, we have jurisdiction over animals. The Kurgan's here. What up, Kurgan? Cheers, BB and Bears. Just checking in on my break. Have a great Thanksgiving. You as well, Robert.
Fags. Turn on open chat, you coward.
Exactly. Why do we care what you eat? Yeah, just be a vegan is fine. I'm not going to be against vegan. I'm not going to push meat on somebody. That would be just as insane. But just don't think for a second that you have any moral superiority because you eat like a fag. Many animals die in farming soil. Yeah, I was one of the first people to bring that to light. Of course, freaking...
No, you weren't.
Cratter recently did it in one of his episodes, but I did it in stand-up like 4 years ago about how, the combines it's just like a rabbit Holocaust in there, except more die than the real Holocaust. Because the real, 9 gay rollerbladers.
Nice, cool. I'm on my 7th channel for saying shit way less inflammatory than that.
They balance out unhealthy eating habits. Well, there's nothing wrong with being a vegan if it makes you feel more healthy. Again, it's just about...
Dude, Ultimate TV in the house, schizo posting.
No problem with Catholics as long as they don't push on me that they're the only, the only church and all that shit. That's when I'm just like, relax. But just a Catholic Christian, it's fine with me.
Yeah, right.
So
Only 9
do all
accounts.
that shit of like,
Dude, I pretty much just made 9
hat,
accounts
Papa,
trying to troll him.
Papa Pope with his big boner hat. You can't be the Christian. I will revise militant vegans are nice. Yes. Of course they are. They're some of the worst people I've ever met. Alright. Didn't Phoenix become a rapper at one time? I don't know or care. I mean, in a dark alley, I'd probably just throw a punch at his face. Hitler only ate vegetables? I think that's a small hat lie. Alright, so anyway.
Dude, I think you're a small hat liar.
Pretty messed up as well. Right, that's why you should grow your own. Like, the chicken we either get from Farmer George, or we kill our chickens. But not the layers. That's why we can name them. But the meat chickens, we don't name them. Except for Fuentes. God, that guy sucks.
God, that kid is living rent-free in my head.
I forgot to set up this joke. Shit. Alright. Well, Nick Fuentes is doing really well out there in the world, guys. He's already on MSNBC. For those of you just listening, it's a girl named Masha Jissen, someone who suffered from Jewish inbreeding to a point where it's just preposterous. One eyebrow, glasses, looks a lot like Nick Fuentes' father.
Meanwhile, Fuentes is the
weird,
anti-Semite.
Weird giant ears, frog lips. I was having a really funny conversation with Dave Smith last night. He's Jewish. Great fucking human being.
Only because he's Jewish, though.
And he always thought he was an atheist because, he's a New York City Jew and they all are atheists.
I need that liberal tears mug.
Yeah, and when his daughter was born, he prayed and he's never looked back. It's awesome. I talk to him all the time and he's an awesome dude. But we're joking because I was like, Dave, don't give your DNA to 23andMe. I think they're up to something. And he goes, too late. And I was like, Every Jew I know has done 23andMe because you all want to know how special you are. And he was dying laughing because it's so true. Every Jew I know has done a 23andMe to see just how pure they are. And he was like, I'm only 83%, which is probably why I'm against war. Or 82%. I'm like, yeah, you're 18% unwashed mass like me. But it's
Disgusting.
hysterical to me that every Jew I know, everyone to the man, everyone has done 23andMe because they want to know how special boy they are. Like, what percentage of special are they? And the thing that makes Dave a good man is he laughs at that because it's like, he knows it's kind of true, which makes him a good guy. You understand how that works? That's why demographic shame or demographic ridicule is always bad, because like Dave, like it's not that like that one whole group of people is bad. It's that victim shit. Like when I was giving Dave shit about that, he laughed so hard he woke up his baby, and that's what makes him a good guy. I found out I'm 100% bike owner. Yeah, I mean I'm for sure 100% bike owner. I kind of want to do it, but I'm not going to give them my DNA. But I really want to. I suspect that I'm zero at, but.
Oh yeah, right. You're probably
so good at
60
fucking
plus
something.
Ashkenazi.
I don't know. I'm very curious. I'm very curious. I will never give my DNA. Yeah, me neither. But I'm just so fucking curious. But that's like such a Pandora's box. Because it's also from a company owned by Hat, so it's almost like I don't trust him anyway. Giving away your DNA is just a bad idea. Yeah, 100%. I'm part bike owner, but also part horse rider, Native American. I'm a Native American guy. Bear, how dare you with that spell? You're part prairie nigger. A Native American is the American, us, the bike owners. You're part, say it with me, Coddington Bear, prairie nigger. Never forget that. Native American is a bullshit spell. I'm a Native American. I'm Native. Saying Native American, as in like the Indians, is a good point. Thank you for understanding, Coddington Bear. You're part bike owner, and say it with me, part prairie. Alright. Horse thieves. Oh yeah.
It's not a wiener anymore.
Just track your ancestry instead. You can get a very good estimate that way. To a point. And then some of my family like branches out and like gets real like secretive and weird. It would be like a cow walking up to a butcher and asking how much round. I don't know what that means. I only give away my DNA to my wife. Nice. Well said. There's a 66.6 chance that DNA isn't what we've been told. Yeah, I totally agree. I think DNA might be a complete lie, but who knows? Or not. I don't know. I don't trust that type of shit these days. When the American tourists come around here and ask if I'm native to Canada, it makes sense when you say it like that, but we aren't used to the label. Just be like, oh, you mean a prairie nigger? No. It's really funny. My grandparents were born here.
Really
my
not.
parents were born
It's
here,
pretty
my parents
hack.
were born here. Pretty sure that makes me gay.
Makes no sense either.
The results are mostly fake. It's a scam. I agree. Anything Ben Shapiro
Most of them
pitches
lived in
is
the
a
woods,
scam.
not in the
So you
prairies.
can always count on that. I got another Wilburys one for you. I also have this. This is one of the joys of owning goats. I built them this teeter totter, and it's just endless fun. Replace your Netflix with just goats.
That is so satanic. Blatant Satanism with the goats. It's flat topped, alright? It's not a wiener anymore. Now it's like a upside down vase.
That was awesome.
So,
Pure joy.
so joyous.
He's losing his mind.
Lucky goats. Owen breathing heavy because he just finished building it. Well, I was wearing my headphones, so it just sounds really, really intense. That Prairie Slant Stole My Horse. That's a good one. I like that. There's just a really good. There's a
Guys,
good
I think I'm going to Costco.
with the word nigger because no one's expecting it because everyone's been so cucked that no one expects it. So when you say it, they're just like, nah. It's immediate laughter.
What a hack. Not funny.
But
Definition of hack.
horse slants.
How dare you?
I can watch that all day. Yeah, me too. You sounded like Jigsaw. I don't know what Jigsaw means. Use his fake name when sending your DNA for the test, BB.
And now it's a book plug. How dare you?
Gary Not Owen. Alright, let's listen to another stationary Wilbury song. This is called an anti-Semitic moon song. Let's see here. I gotta find it. To do with Ween. Here we go.
Moon song playing on the live stream. And wrapped around the music is the sound of people breaking NASA's brainwashing.
Yeah.
You swear
Well
you've
done.
heard before as I sing about the moon. No need in sending them back 'cause they've never.
Hey, we need this price to stay above 75.75. We need it to be above 75.75.
Just an anti-Semitic moon song. Going down in three-bar harmony. They steal our dreams away and fool us. See,
So hack. Didn't Watson make a song? You said.
to underscore our day-to-day with emptiness and feeling that we're not alone. You'll swear you've heard it before as I slowly ramble on. No need in sending them back 'cause they've never even gone. Just an anti-
Ultimate, you don't even need those, bro. You could just use a Gematrinator calculator. And by the way, there's only 56,000 words in the English dictionary, you brainlet. There's not even millions of words. There's not even 100,000 words. There's 56,000 words in the English dictionary.
Just an anti-Semitic moon song. Going out as love sodomy.
What do you know about the number 144 and
Let's do it
256?
again. That's like a good song.
Just an anti-Semitic moon song playing on the live stream.
It's dedicated to Ben Shapiro, that piece of shit.
And wrapped around the music is the sound of people breaking NASA's brainwashing.
Ultimate, that's like organic gematria, dude. Why are you even concerned with that? You should be concerned with sports gematria. You could make some money. You're wasting your time decoding little things in your life. You should be decoding sports games. You can make some money that way.
Just an anti-Semitic moon song. Going down in three-bar harmony. They steal our dreams away and fool
Oh, where's my wallet, dude? Fuck.
lights are low. To underscore our day-to-day with emptiness and feeling that we're not alone.
Radness. See, that's schizo hour, bro. You gotta add up the numbers in news headlines. And then you read the news article and you find the numbers in the article. And also you look at the time and the date that the article's posted or when the event is from. And you find synonymous fucking numbers.
Dude, that's so good.
You could look at the numbers in your life till you die and you won't get any further. You gotta look at how they code the news and sports. You can make money that way. Ultimate TV, that's a huge mind, that's a very big mind fuck.
Yeah, stationary Wilburys. Julie Bear just said something funny. I still can't believe Shapiro said that in his speech. What the heck is an anti-Semitic moon song? He really is a piece of trash. Someone said you should have that then open for you on the road. Well,
then I'd have to pay them.
Stationary Wilburys are going to be doing the music to my documentary. Don't forget that we shot an entire documentary around the special You're Doing Great, Kid. The special is available only for unauthorized.tv members, but
Wow.
there's an entire
Grabbler.
documentary shot around how we got there. We're shooting guns in Idaho. We're performing in a wood shop in Portland. You know, hanging with E. Michael Jones in Indiana and the Kurgan. You know, like all the road, all the writing. You know, interviews with my wife and neighbors and Ursa Manor. It's like.
Is this
So,
before or after a
they're
good
gonna
old
do some
Logos
music
beating?
stuff. Can't wait for the documentary. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be way better than the special. And people seem to really like the special. But the documentary is, that's the story. It's like a banned comedian for telling the truth.
I heard 144 is
can
for
still get it done. And it's like, how?
time.
You know? And part of it's emotional, man. Like, you know, like, in one of the interviews, Amy was like, in tears.
is for swap memory. SHA 256 data encryption.
My girlfriend doesn't like Owen much.
Military
It's
grade
great
encryption.
programming, but she loves your special.
It's
Ohio.
implemented in
Tell your
Bitcoin.
girlfriend she can go fuck herself, and that when she's ready to, you know, be a little more respectful to the big bear, she can come back. But yeah, it's like, well, I like your special in Ohio, but I just don't like the man. Well, she can learn how to speak to me. If she was your wife, I wouldn't be speaking so flippantly, but.
He's got like a smoker's laugh. I don't think he's ever smoked.
Girlfriend, why don't you give him some children? Stop being so selfish. She needs to learn when to speak. Exactly. Thank you, Cuban B. Bear. Cubans get it. Cubans get it.
Fuck, I gotta put on
That's awesome, BB. I meant there's hope. She's
pants.
Oh yeah, there's always hope.
I want to go to Costco.
Wake her up is to tell her to not talk to Big Bear that way. She can go fuck herself. And then just drop Sandy Hook on her. What? Man, go down that rabbit hole. It's a wild ride.
He barely got red pilled on Sandy Hook like a few months ago.
Even more blatant than the moon. I will not. More blatant. Am I in Nick's mother's basement? No, I'll get it. My wife likes that I watch this instead of pressing stuff on gravity source. Yes, I'm blatantly good for dudes. A friend that doesn't want you to watch this.
You heard it there first. He's blatantly good for dudes.
Okay, this or Netflix or porn? What do you want? You want the positive male role model, homesteading, hilarious piano guy?
Yeah, but I don't have money to bet with. Bet other people's money, my dude. Sell your picks.
Any wife that,
Give away the first few for free, and then start selling them. Okay?
Immediately.
But get off that
It's way better.
organic
Sound
gematria.
sucks.
But it takes you nowhere.
Fact.
It just makes you more aware of your own life.
Not right material. No.
Or it can send you down a schizo rabbit hole. Start decoding sports and news and weather events. That's what Zach Hubbard does.
Oh, yeah,
And he gets paid $5,000 a month for his sports picks. And he deserves every penny because his sports picks are right more than half the time. Which is a crazy rate of, you know, that's a crazy rate of calling it right. Because he knows the numbers the best.
Odd comment from Ty.
Owen gets away with the most.
I've kicked her out before. Good for you, Stony Brook Bear.
Find your Bitcoin address, dude.
Let her know. Just be like this.
You might find some donations that I sent you in there.
Support the big bear. You.
That's what I told Socrates, and he actually dug up his Bitcoin wallet. So I do gotta send Socrates some Bitcoins. Everybody make a Bitcoin wallet. Make a Bitcoin wallet, post your address. Who knows, I might send you some.
Compared to anything else on the internet or TV. Fact. Tell me where I'm wrong.
is to practice
That's not
math.
boastful,
I do it
that's
to
a
just
fact.
decode
It's like, oh, you just watch the pornos.
Kabbalistic
Or
lies.
this guy who's really just gotten through a lot of pain and is doing quite well. And it's very funny.
Is he spiraling again?
What type of bike? Well, I haven't confirmed your ethnic status, Jack, so I don't know if I'm going to tell you any more about my bike.
Oh, so you're being racist, just like what you accused Nick Fuentes of.
Women watch the stream, especially for YouTube. It's like the audience is much more female than you would expect. Hello, Big Bear. We bring great news. Yesterday we heard the heartbeat of our 8-week-old baby in Shopping Bear's belly. What a joyous day. Baby number 2 due July 3rd. May God bless you, Amy, Walter, and Charlie. We are praying that God provides you with a third child soon. Much love as always. Ticket Bear and Shopping Bear. P.S. We are definitely in the right saloon, partner. That's what I'm talking about. No, that other bear's wife is like, oh no, don't watch Owen. He's gonna just increase our family and happiness and gratitude and wealth. What a bad guy.
That's what I'm talking about. I only want yes men letters.
Shopping Bear and Ticket Bear. May God bless your family. I spent a lot of time on doing nebulae. Oh, you think? Just go into it. Just do a deep dive. 62-year-old female here, love BB. Thank you, Contrary Bear.
Boomer alert! 62-year-old female boomer alert. Femoid boomer.
It is. Guys, I used to tell couples on stage, I used to be doing stand-up, and when a woman wouldn't be laughing, and she'd be like looking at the guy like, how do you laugh at this? I'd literally tell them, I'd be like, hey bro, bail on her. Just
Oh no.
And then they would get laughs.
No, he didn't.
Because the women know. You know, like when you're making fun of obvious relationship stuff and women are being relieved and good women are laughing along and then one's like, my dream was real or whatever. I'm like, kick her to the curb. I would signal them out and be like, hey, bro, she's dead weight. Tell her to get. I've always been like this. At no point was I not like this. I just crossed the cabal. Like if you had seen me, ask anybody in here that's seen me.
You
like
sucked
6,
on the
8 years
cabal's
ago.
tit
Very little
for
difference.
years.
I mean, my politics has changed. I'm way more
So they can just recover the Bitcoins that are lost?
family oriented and not.
No, they cannot. They're gone forever, bud. Those are burnt.
Ask
Those
anybody.
Bitcoin in a landfill,
8
they're
years ago,
gone.
You saw me at the Improv. It would be
Erased.
remarkably
Okay?
similar.
They're still on the blockchain, but they're not
I would
spendable.
literally-
They're
I'd be
frozen.
like, why
That
is
makes
he
your
laughing?
Bitcoin that
He'd be
is
like, "Well,
not
I want
frozen
him to take my dream seriously. I'd be like,
and still able
"How big
to
you go? Just get
be
it."
sent makes it
He's
that
the
much
same
more
way.
rare.
Yeah, dude, it's never. That's why I can survive these attacks because there isn't a way. I'm like Achilles without heels, without the whole heel situation. Your banding thumb is way stronger. Yeah, but I used to ban people in real life all the time. I'd be like, you get.
They can't do all combinations.
Instead of the Daily Wire, this is the Daily Ladle.
He can only talk to yes men. Dude, he can't even take a debate in his
6
chat.
years ago, 8 years ago, I was
I'd like to
seeing
see him
women
debate
bad
Nick.
leaders.
He would
The
fall
only reason I
apart,
made
bro.
the
He would
Obama
fall
mistake,
apart. He'd
by
be a
the way,
fucking mumbling mess.
Compared to McCain, it isn't even that big of a mistake. I just shouldn't have even participated. Or voted for like Pat Buchanan. or
CERN
something.
isn't
I
a
didn't even know that
supercomputer.
existed.
CERN is a particle
I know Ron
collider.
Paul existed in 2008. I never even heard the words Ron and Paul in the same sentence. I wasn't involved. I wasn't looking this stuff up because I thought politics accurately was for homos. But I always
Like your dad?
knew women didn't make great leaders.
Homos like his dad.
Fact. Romney sucked too. Fact. Fact. Romney's terrible. How can people be so high and mighty about the Obama thing when it's like, what was your options? That's why I think it's all just bullshit and why I'm just all about homesteading and crushing. Women stop growing at around 23 while men keep growing. Truth. Well, I was 6'6" when I was like 24. I'm now 6'8". I was only 6'7" when I was 34, 35.
Amphetamines are poison.
You're one of the most consistent, honest men.
Don't ever take amphetamines. Why would anybody ever take amphetamines?
I'm bigger and stronger than all of them. And that's just reality. It's like, I could go into the office as a CIA and all these little Jews can run around and do all
What?
that. I'm
Anti-Semite
a
alert.
foot bigger than all of them, and they're not smarter than me, despite what their mommies tell them. Mittens, oh, what was the mittens joke? Oh, about how you can't give anyone the bird wearing mittens? Oh, Mittens Romney, I thought he was referring to my joke. I used to do a joke about how living in northern climates is really helpful.
Still members
In
only.
road rage, I was wearing mittens and stuff, and I was like, hey, watch where you're going. And I gave him the finger, but from their point of view, it looked like I was just waving, because you can't single out one finger in a mitten. Because if one soldier goes off alone, he could die of cold. So you gotta stick together in a mitten. And so the person just waved back, and I realized I shouldn't have been mad in the first place. Thank you, mittens. I dropped a whole Rogan when I was pregnant. Interesting. I bet it sucks for Joe Rogan that he can't get his ass pregnant. Rogan looks so sad now. Can't believe I was under his spell for 3 years. Yeah. He's Mittens is another global homo lie. No. Oh. Are you talking about a person or actual mittens? Zappa said the government is the entertainment industry of the military industrial complex. Why do you listen to a guy named Zappa? I checked the size of his hat. I saw the TMZ thing, and the woman's faces proved Owen right. They were offended. They cannot even handle a funny bit. Yeah, right. But if I saw them at the Improv that night, they'd try to suck my penis. That's what people don't understand about women. It's like, oh my God, how dare you? If I saw any of those TMZ girls at the Improv after a set or something, even after that event, they would try to fuck me. And that's just reality. And women know it.
Oh,
Men
God.
know it, they know it. A lot of men don't.
Very
know it.
Christian of you, Owen.
Women. No. They virtue signal. They act offended, but they weren't. They knew. They know. Do you think Jews don't know they're sneaky? Do you think Jews are like, I'm just really trustworthy? Do you think women are like, I should lead armies? Big laughs out of Julie. She knows. Just watch that TMZ vid, Wow, BB is a legend. I've always been like this. Logical consistency is very important. Yes. Zappa, not a hat, Arab ancestry though. Well, his dad was in the military industrial complex, and he was one of the heads of the Laurel Canyon PSYOP, so I wouldn't trust anybody named Zappa. Women like...
I'm looking up
what I'm
recyclers.
Saying, where the TMZ thoughts are...
I'm gonna try to do one of
those. I would see the
I just
same
know it looks
people
so fucking
at the
crazy. I
Improv,
just want a basic recycler.
like that night, and they'd be like, "You're such a dickhead." Oh, it's insanely. It's actually kind of pathetic because a lot of it comes from them having bad dads. Kamala Harris is a dude. No, I think it's a very promiscuous woman. The TMZ clip was the same as you ever were. Yes. Women love men they can't push around. Fact. Why would they want a man they can push around? That's when they just become lesbians. Good afternoon, Big Bear and Sleuth. What women like weak men? Well, there's a lot of women that think they like weak men. They think that they want a man they could boss around, but then when presented with an actual legend, they just melt down. Rogan will digest DMT and breastfeed. Yeah, women see, look, fact, indeed, everyone knows. My wife is truly my partner in everything. We take charge of different things. Especially when you name your daughter.
Skip over that bullshit.
Who named their daughter?
Jesus Christ.
Women attack the ones they want as a test. Yeah, it's called a shit test. Kamala Harris was a professional wrestler in the 80s. I wish I could have found you, BB, before my wife and I separated. Could have used your gravy. It's never too late. Get another one. Women test men.
Seems amazing.
Or get her back. I don't know what your situation is. The smile Owen gives the TMZ interviewer was legendary before he said no women should lead. Yeah, because I knew what was going to happen, but I'm not going to lie to the young.
Literally could go
women
for
do not act like mammies. Women love
like $80,000 to $100,000.
Dude now getting a set of mittens.
No, I would never
mittens.
do that, but somebody would pay
Because
that.
you'll never give a middle finger again. You can't. And it keeps all your fingers warm and it helps you understand, fascism. That we're stronger together. Wives all over the place. Good ones are hard to find. Well, wives can be made. If a woman's pushing a man around, she needs a stronger man. Yes, Frank Zappa's son is named Dweezil. Yeah, well, that's a huge red flag. Frank Zappa's daughter is Moon Unit. Yeah, he's a joke. I'm an Anglo-Saxon leader of hordes. I'm 23 Roman Saul, building something to kill himself. Thank you, Mason662. Alright, here's the...
Dude, the more you listen to him, the more you'll hate him.
JLP and Owen have been a blessing in my life. Thank you. Pretty faces are a dime a dozen. Truth. Thank you, Mittens. A dime a dozen was still expensive back before the Federal Reserve. Like a dime... Like, I don't even know what that phrase means, because back before the Federal Reserve, a dime for a dozen of something was actually somewhat expensive. Mitten Romney? Who the hell is Mitten Romney? Is that his wife? Is that his cat? Why do people keep saying Mitten Romney? Back then I didn't pay attention to politics at all, and frankly, I think I was right. All this impeachment shit is stupid. I'm not paying attention to any of it. It's just a reality show to distract people. It's all dumb. You want to fight abortion? Don't abort your kids. Raise your kids well, and openly talk about how it's murder. There you go. We can't wait around for
I'm
people
getting
to do shit.
distracted by all this
I'm
shit
shocked at how
now.
a short person compared to 6'8" BB. Mitt Romney is Mitten? Oh, Mittens Romney, I got it. His name is Mitten Romney. They call him Mittens because he's so soft. I get it now. Dime a dozen means each item is less than a small coinage available. Before the Federal Reserve, a dime was a day's wage. Hey, BB, that's what...
Pat the bagels for me, Rad.
Got it now. I missed the whole...
Beagles.
I was too busy crushing. I don't remember anything about that. I didn't vote for either of those jackasses. I was too busy...
I didn't make that.
Crushing. Not good rhetoric if you have to explain it. It probably works if everybody's talking about Mitt Romney. I happen to like Mitten, so
Dude.
it doesn't work on me at all.
Dude,
Someone's like,
all
Mittens
day.
Romney. I'm like,
100%,
oh,
dude.
That guy gets it.
Absolutely.
What the hell's wrong with Mittens?
Anytime
Some of
you're
the
rolling
toughest
through or I'm
people I know
rolling
are
through,
Mittens.
we are for sure
People
beating
that
up.
don't understand real cold.
And I will try my
gloves
best
suck.
not to
Like, I used to
spur
do
the
tree
fuck
work in
out.
negative 40 weather.
Which I won't.
It's
I'm not
so
gonna
cold
like
that the
go nuts or
gasoline wouldn't
anything.
work with chainsaws. You
But
want to tell me a mitten?
I'll keep
isn't
it.
a
I'll keep
godsend in that
it
situation?
kosher.
People that wore gloves were fucked. Mittens Romney, you people don't understand cold. Utah is fucking retired for electing him as senator. Well, I don't think that I don't think that much of a choice. I think people need to start realizing that we're not in charge of who's running the country at all. It's like McCain or Obama. Like, go back and rethink that. So you're given the options between two horrible people. So people are like, well, at least Mitt Romney's a Mormon, so Utahnians are going to be like, well, we'll go with a Mormon. They don't have any ability to elect anybody good. Leather mittens with wool liner gloves. That's what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure Owen was wearing mittens in the anti-Semitic gardening sketch. Hopefully. You're all welcome for the links. I work on those in my spare time. Yeah, so that weasel just crushes. My grandmother and mother knit
He's a crusher.
Yeah, dude, Mittens Romney is terrible rhetoric. Mittens make me think of like a kind grandmother helping someone's hands not freeze. BB, you're growing a beard. I think I already have one, so thanks. Mitt Romney's dad was the governor of Michigan back. Yeah, they're just like, it's almost like tyrannical kings that they make us feel responsible for. That's all this shit is. It's like they just take power, and then because of these ridiculous voting practices, they make us feel like it's our fault. Or it's like, well, you guys elected him. It's like a lot of Israelis would say that when I would say like, like Israel lied to get us to fight Iraq.
You never said that stuff.
Said, they had
You
weapons
barely
of
started
destruction
saying
and all this shit, and they were, one of my Israeli friends was like, yeah, well, you believed us. It's like, I hate you. It's like, well, you shouldn't have believed us. You believed us. It's the same with this shit where it's like, well, you voted for him. It's like, we don't have any options. That's why I think it's all stupid, and I don't want to waste I don't want to waste a minute of my life talking about politics. I'll talk about the wizardry. I'll talk about like the funny stuff, like how Trump, I think, did throw some bear signs.
Definitely
Those of you
did.
just come to your own conclusions here, but I'm pretty sure he's giving a nod to the Bears. He just said, "Crush it" in a tweet or in an Instagram post, which makes it a federal crime to engage in animal crushing. I don't know. Amy doesn't think it's a nod to the Bears, but she's a woman, and she doesn't know how men operate.
There's no fucking way he actually
it's
thinks.
real, but it's real like a.
No fucking way he actually thinks that's a reference to him.
Trump is crushing. You know, we need a little more.
That is
sincerity, a little
psychotic.
less,
I thought it was a
engagement.
joke.
It's just royalty in disguise. Yeah, totally. It's totally gay. Yeah, once I was accused in multiple media articles of being an alt-right Nazi, I went and followed everyone else accused of being alt-right Nazis. Yeah. My new way of finding good podcasts is whoever the ADL attacks.
Getting to use it.
It's not
We're gonna
worth
use
for
it.
that post. Yeah. I think
Ooh, it's nice and cold.
Heard animal crushing is snuff videos of animal. Nah, stop. Is animal crushing an actual problem? I've never heard it in my life, and I'm 39. But I also have never heard of Mittens Romney. Who else
This
uses animal
was a
crushing?
bad
No
idea
one
to
ever.
put this
I've
thing
never
on
heard
there.
animal crushing.
We'll have to
And
take
you'll
it
get a
off.
bunch of like probably Milker Nation people being like, everyone always says animal crushing. Just rewriting history. Definitely not. I agree it's not. I mean, I like Trump compared to every other president, but that's like the tallest midget. Vincent Red Elephants was listed by the ADL in the Sacha Baron Cohen speech.
Well, that
Good.
just blinded me hardcore. That
Good.
was fucking
Sacha
hard
Baron
on my
Cohen is
eyes.
such a psychopath. So he stumbles upon a child sex trafficking ring doing one of his sketches in Vegas, does nothing about it. He spent his entire career spent embarrassing people who trust him, and now he's going to call everybody that supports Donald Trump a Nazi and they should be kicked off Facebook for hate speech. It's like, these people, they never stop. They're so disgusting. They're just like, they just crawl up and
Dude, you worked for him
eat
for
away
years.
Shit. That's all they do.
He's only talking shit now because they're not giving him money.
Super band soon. No, he won't. No, because he has balls. There's nothing you can do to a man with will and faith and gratitude who speaks the truth. I guarantee, like, look at how many times I've been banned or shamed. 4,055 people here right now after an hour and 36 minutes of me rambling about mittens. There's nothing you can do.
Nothing you could do. 6 people in here been
That's not boastful,
just
it's
watching
true.
me crush
Go to the crowd or
and
let
blow
me-
glass
God works in mysterious ways.
and
Exactly.
watch gatekeepers. There's nothing you
Like,
could do to
Vincent
stop
will be
me.
banned soon. No, he won't. And if he is, it won't affect him. It will only grow him. That's always how it works. I've never, ever seen it work any other way. I didn't consider it being...
Bro,
impossible.
Glass Gulag 6.5, late night, 33 views. Delete it, shut it down.
There are sick internet videos that people just stop Redbeard.
Stop it, Redbeard.
Well, James Alsop was banned from everything. He doesn't. Thank God, though. Maybe that says something. Yeah, you need the armor. You got to have armor, you know. You got to have the armor. The armor is very specific. And if you don't have the armor, you don't have the armor. Oh, and I want my money back. I expected more anti-Semitic moon songs. Well, that money has been spent on mittens.
And you're
Not
banned.
bears, even if some of us are only two.
And you're banned for asking for your
I
money
don't know
back.
how God can love anybody that's only 2 rodents tall. Alright, last letter. Dear Big Bear, many thanks for unauthorized 651, the big lies. It caught me.
Members
off
only
guard.
chat is ruined YouTube. You know it ruined YouTube.
Watched and re-listened 3 times.
It ruined the live streaming.
Home, over the grapevine across 210, down 15, smiling with tears of joy. Beautiful to know and see it
Shut
everyone more
up.
clearly. Like the comment one bear said, being a firmamentalist, so fun. I read the first lesson, Genesis, in the beginning to my granddaughter, 4 already. Every time I'm with her, good times. Humble wish for your Christmas card to your letter senders and all is another video short on the 4-wheeler. The music is the best part. Trip through the snow, retrieving George, taking Goat for a spin are all my favorites. Thank you again for the bear talk.
Boomers. It's all
Have a long
boomers
weekend.
listening to
Reduce
this
the stress. Much love to you and your growing family.
No, that's nice.
Thank you, Wrinkleberry.
It's Hot
That was about
Topic,
time
and then it
super
gets
chat.
stayed for
Appreciate
33 the rest of the day. Nice. Next moment I have 33 subscribers. Nice.
Yeah, I'm here to relieve
You have
stress.
way more subscribers than
It's
that.
like such a
You got like
joke.
200.
It's such an inversion when people are like, "Oh, and Benjamin, he thrives on just shocking people and just spewing his conspiracy, moon landing, anti-Semitism." It's like, dude, I'm helping people not live in a constant state of.
He's never gonna let that shit go,
reaction to an
dude.
animal. I'm not gonna be like Joaquin Phoenix. This guy has took the ticket and now he's
That
gonna
fucking
be like,
idiot
He has to.
Ben
believe
Shapiro
that he's
should have
no
never
different
mentioned moon
than a-
landing.
Than a fucking chicken. Can you imagine being that low? The people that are the most elevated.
I posted
in
Rick Wiles and
society
it
are
was
the
near
ones that are
viral.
most
I just
low.
had him talking shit about the 80. Yeah,
He's
nice.
gotta go into public.
Yeah, that always gets hits. I saw some Jewish lady I follow on Instagram talking about Rick Wiles. They were all freaking out, dude. They were like, "Oh my god, I haven't heard this since Hitler. Oh my goodness, what are we gonna do?"
It's so obvious. It's like, okay, one is a giant movie star who's just in this giant blockbuster. He has to tell everybody that he's a chicken. It's like hazing doesn't begin to describe how they have to humiliate these people. Rush led me to Alex, then Alex led me to Owen. Thank you, Prayer Bear. That's a nice path. Frederick the Great. I'm not too fold, I'm an animal organized. I don't know what that means. God loving short people make zero sense. It's a joke, by the way. I'm not saying that God hates the short, but he doesn't trust them. Movie stars are dumb. Adrenochrome is a hell of a drug. I don't know anything about adrenochrome. People keep talking about it. I know it's got to be out there. It sounds like something they do, but I've just never. I don't know what it does. Like, wouldn't that age you? People act like if they don't take adrenochrome, they're like age real fast and get all wrinkled up. But isn't it a fear hormone? I just don't get it. The German word for actor translates to show player. Makes sense. Germans were right about a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. It's really nice that it does not matter what.
Bears are hairy faggots, though. Yep. Yes,
It
sir.
matters what people think, but if they're lying, they're lying. Or if they're wrong, they're wrong. You just can't.
Yes, they are.
You know, you just can't cuck to it.
The biggest.
Phoenix was raised in a weird hippie cult. How dare you? That's very anti-Semitic. What is Owen's thoughts on Mel Gibson? For someone who's 15 Rogans, I think he's doing a pretty damn good job. What does the Ursa and Ursa Manor mean? It means bear. BB, have you thought about getting cows or pigs? Well, I've thought about pigs. Hitler wore mittens as a child. He probably did as an
He wants pigs
Those
so he can
pigs
murder
are
people and
sick.
feed them to the
Of
pigs.
course they do. Apocalypto is an awesome movie. Awesome. Watch Apocalypto. There's no words in the whole movie, but it's a wild ride. I used special ninja powers to turn Joaquin Phoenix into a chicken. Interesting. Alright, I'll just spend 5 minutes.
He's got
being-
literal schizos in his
Someone
chat.
has to join Authorized. I don't believe so. He's thought about pigs. Mel Gibson is a day walker. Yes. My son kept telling me about OB for weeks. Once I tuned in, I haven't missed the stream once.
I'll
Jesus
just fucking put
contagious.
this one
Good
away.
to hear, Razor Bear. And your son sounds like a bit of a legend.
I was gonna say a bit of a
Everyone
cut.
I've known over 6'3" has been the best people. Yes, we are the best race. Mittens and unbearable merch. That's a good idea, Iron Bear. We're doing winter hats soon. But unbearablesmerchandise.com.
Buy my bullshit.
Mel's a legend. Yes, but he's 16 Rogans. It's a factor. I own Cubby Verified Silent Bear. Welcome, Silent Bear. Adrenaline and cortisol is not the same. They want the adrenaline. Interesting. Phoenix is a burning bird. Peter Shadisbal is very funny. Apocalypto now is the OG bear memer.
Holy shit!
Can have a great life eating
I'd like to talk to your mom, dude.
You guys are having odd conversations.
Aaron C. I don't. Do you mind telling me, is your mom
Movie, I've never seen it.
in
I really
Cali?
watch movies. All I watched is Little House on the Prairie. I thought it was a play on Ursa Minor, but Ursa translates to bear. Yeah, don't overthink it. It just.
She in
means
California,
bear.
Aaron C?
Ursa. And then, of course, the giant
We never went.
Big Dipper is
Hey,
a ladle of gravy. Does the height thing count for women too? No, not even a little. It's only males. I've actually, female height almost has no correlation to how they act at all. Recent study, Owen, do you deny? What's next? There's no gay in here. Great job, Mon. Super clean. Well, it's members only. There's nobody allowed from the unwashed. Except it's almost the opposite. It's like we don't let in. We don't let's just say their hats have to be yay big. It's as if some of these people aren't listening to you. I don't know what that means. I'm Nick Bear. I'm on episode 6 of Little House Pure Logos. Yeah, I've been warned that the later seasons start inverting. They
Who's
have
that?
to. It's still a Hollywood wreck. Owen says, don't overthink it, folks. But it literally just means bare manner, Ursa. Owen catches on to my quote request like a boss. BB, if you have a daughter, what will her name be? Probably Vivian. The only 2 street fights I were short dudes. Yep. Graduating from fences to pigs, both are great for waste disposal. Exactly, Rocky Mountain Bear. And I'll name one Fuentes. I couldn't believe that Fuentes was like trying to tell people that I threatened his life. What an absolute pussy. I'll never stop now. I'll never stop with the bear jokes. Or I mean the pig jokes about Fuentes. Like, what an absurd little man. What just an absolute absurd...
Owen is such a grifter,
Same with Mike
dude.
Maloney, how he was like, it threatened Nick Fuentes' life. He said he would feed him to his pig. I'm like, you guys are
He did probably
such
say that.
fags. Do you think I'm going to go to Nick Fuentes' little...
He just talked about buying pigs.
Go to it and knock on his mom's
Oh, this is
door.
dangerous.
And no, it's absurd. I don't even own pigs.
That's dangerous.
And I haven't gotten any apology letters from the Milker Nation. None. I think they're just constantly looking for more absurd retards to follow. I found Owen searching comedy content. It was the one about Snapped, and it was a man killed. It would be called Monster. I love that set. Thank you. 2.5 million views. Not exactly a lightweight. Owen, it's not a threat. You don't have time to leave Manor, nor do you have... It's so dumb. It's just absurd. If I was going to kill Fuentes, I would not talk about it on the internet.
Yeah, you would, you moron.
I mean, what kind of amateur could you
Talk
think
about your
I am?
gay dad on the internet.
Fuentes is small, everyone threatens it. Hey, dude, he's like...
Oh, she lives on the East Coast. I know the original moon landing was fake, no doubt, but space not existing? Nah, fam. Aaron C.
God. What are
Dude.
moms doing to their little babies?
I mean,
Milk
listen.
Go after weak targets. Yeah. It's,
we all go through the same process, okay?
It's Hollywood days. Yeah, all the comedy holds up.
No real pictures of
All of
space.
it. Dude, Get Huge Pianist, my special from Hollywood, and also my first Comedy Central special was called...
And to this
High
day,
Five
no
to the
footage
Ribs.
from space.
I don't own them, so I can't put any of that up.
That isn't have
But
like
also
bubbles and
special,
shit in
It
it.
all holds up. That's why the whole narrative that I was like this Hollywood, cuck who's like a grifter. None of those narratives hold up because at no point was I not hilarious. And it's almost indistinguishable from me now. I'm just like, I never stopped when they told me to stop. At one point they're like, Neil, on this topic. And I was like, no. Go back and watch all of it. Go back to my first half-hour special. It's called 2008. Comedy Central presents Owen Benjamin. All the jokes hold up. Literally all. Oh, and I swear people look to discredit you so they can pretend we went to the moon. I was telling that to Dave Smith last night. I'm like, I think a lot of these people are terrified of me, and they want to discredit me, and they won't let me on their shows and stuff because they don't want to have to look at me in the eye and tell me that we went to the moon. Because everybody knows that this didn't go to the moon.
Rogan was literally
Everybody knows this.
talking about this a decade
There
ago.
isn't a man, woman, or child alive that if they're honest, and I mean honest, they look at that and say that went to the moon. And I think that they're
See.
so like horrified, like they just can't engage in conversation with me because it's like, okay, you admit we didn't go to the moon, you'll never be allowed on TV again, you'll never be allowed in movies, you'll never be allowed.
Oh, like Rogan.
There's a price to honesty.
Oh, like Joe Rogan.
Forget about the rollerblading incident in Germany. Like just the moon landing will get you banned. And so.
Oh, like how Joe Rogan got banned, right?
And say that
Yes!
Math
Fuck
Street
yes! Yes!
went to
Based
the
and
moon.
red pilled.
And we can't go back for 50 years because we don't have enough technology. The foil is so dumb. Like, it's all so dumb. That's a Skid Row candy shack. Tin foil and tape. Literally, tin foil and tape. Literally. You can make that for under $1,000 from Home Depot with 3 grams of methamphetamines. I'm an electrician that didn't go to college. My brother-in-law codes for Samsung, and as everybody convinced, I've lost my mind pointing out.
Dude, the fucking Ty Lopez is so funny.
Narrative where they lose their job and they're all in debt. If they say that's why debt is so important to the beast, because if they're threatened that if they point out the truth, they lose their job and they can't pay their debt. And now student loans you can't declare bankruptcy on. You can buy yachts and declare bankruptcy. You can buy a pound of cocaine and have a Jordan Peterson weekend, and then on credit card, and then say I'm going to declare.
Or an
bankruptcy.
Owen's dad weekend, as we say.
Education. Because they need you in debt, so that they can hold and say, listen, we'll fire you if you go out of bounds at all. And then you're like, well, I can't, I gotta do the pornos. If we can convince them that we took a meth head's treehouse to the moon, we can fool them with anything. Exactly. It's wizardry. And so I get it. I get why people can't speak the truth.
Fuck.
They're in so much crippling debt, and they have children, and they have like jobs, and if they speak the truth, they're out. And the most cucked people are the ones that claim to be the ones telling us the truth. Scientists and academia are the most cucked people. They say the most lies of anyone. And so people that don't go to college.
Yo, where the duck have you been? Dude, I've been streaming. Look at the catalog.
In my debt, and I'm
Dude, Ultimate, don't you fucking dare, dude. Don't you fucking dare.
Exactly.
I gotta mod this guy real quick.
Employees to all have some debt kept us working. Exactly. They need it. Because they can't trust a guy who's not in debt. Because you can speak. You can live. You can just react.
Based.
Yep, lost 40% of my clients.
I got rogue
It's
moderators,
worth
dude.
it. Living a lie sucks. You don't have to evangelize. You can be smart about it. You don't have to you're like, come on in, Timmy. I hear you got a dentist. Or I hear you got a cavity. 8 inches per mile squared. Like, you don't have to do that, but just do not lie. It'll wear on you. It'll take your soul. They're garnishing my Social Security disability for student loans that was once dismissed. They're taking 20% of my check after they added $800 in interest. The government is the only thing stealing money. Oh, dude, totally. You have to be willing. If you want to go the path of truth, you got to be willing to be poor. But it's not bad. It's actually really fun. We lost the tape in the Meyer foil. Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, I'll give you an example of how you can just get a job out of nowhere. My brother worked for tree companies, tree skills, right?
We get it. You cut trees after doing comedy. We get it.
You look at trees.
He's
You
like
see
Rogan,
trees,
same
you
stories
come down,
over and
you
over.
go knock on the house and say, your tree needs to come down. $800. And they'd be like, no, they'd look at it, he'd price it, and that's it. He'd have a chainsaw, he'd hire a groundsman, he'd drop it. He made a job out of nothing. You don't need these people. My brother had a degree in, English, student debt, all that stuff. It's like
English and student
like,
debt.
okay, what are
He
my
had a
skills?
degree in
I can chop
student
down
debt.
trees really well. Okay, that person needs a tree to come down, and he'd just go to the door. Hey, I saw your tree. So what do you? And he'd offer them a great price, and he would do such a good job and be so professional. That the
Shit,
next time
dude,
they'd
I'm gonna
hire him.
need to pop
And he would just
this.
start a business that way.
This is such a good
That's
base. I'm gonna need to
literally
pop
how you
it.
can just work. You are raised to think that you have to go get a BA, then a master's, and then go to like a recruiting seminar.
I don't know if I want to do that.
No, you don't. Do you know how many people need work done? that if someone just had, like, when we were doing electrical stuff at my house, there's so few electricians. Your brother hiring? No, he keeps it so small. He doesn't want to expand. He just wants to drop a tree when he needs money, and that's it. It's fucking incredible. It's like just figure out how to do that. You know, it's like if you expand and then you have 5 employees, 10 employees, you have to pay workers' comp.
We're gonna have to pop that
Deal with
bass.
this, and then there's political aspects. You have to, but no, just truck, chainsaw, groundsman, hiring buddies that need some work. That's it. Just
Oh,
go-
dude,
just
Arvin,
go
come
knock on
over,
houses
dude.
that need- and
Come
then
on
once it gets
stream and you gotta spit this
You
knowledge.
get 20% to say yes.
Oh, dude.
$800
Dude, we're
job.
pumping. Dude, we're pumping so hard right now, dude. What the fuck?
And then, you know, you live and then you do it again when you need money.
Come on.
Tree work is honest work. Exactly, and it's also.
Did we just
hard,
drop $100?
And people need it. BB's
I thought it was
running out of
77
money
just a
for
second
themselves.
ago.
Okay, like when I was, I made my breaks in Hollywood. I made all my own breaks. You know, there was no midnight show at the Improv on Saturdays.
Nah,
I
dude.
started a midnight show. There was an 8
We're at the
o'clock
day,
show, 10 o'clock
the
show.
all-time high for the day
I
right now.
started a new show at midnight. You know, the 10 o'clock
Tulsi
show
Gabbard
was almost
Mood
empty.
is
Like,
no, I'm not
Lucy
jerking
Gay,
off.
and it'd be like 8
I'm look
people
at
there.
this.
Swear to
You're
God.
just pumping, dude.
And so my midnight show would be packed because I
Dude,
went out and got
Tulsi-
people
oh,
to
hey,
the show. It was a bus full.
Ferk,
I would make
I'm gonna go
half. I was 23,
get some food real quick.
24.
Are you on your way yet?
Invite people to come, and we'd have parties at our house to save money. Me and like 2 or 3 guys who live in like a little apartment, and then we got rented a house.
This guy jerked off with
and
each other,
we
with those
created
dudes.
The audience. So they just
How long
have
has
to
this
say
been going
yes.
on? It's
And
been
so
going
then
on for
from
more than 2
there,
hours.
You get to meet producers and meet people at the Improv. You are now, you made your own breaks, and you don't have to.
You see how long
you
this
don't
has
have
been
to
going
be
on.
Under the thumb of producers, you don't have to go on auditions. You know, and so that's the mentality I've done everywhere, and it works.
2 hours. All right, I'm gonna go get some
and I
fucking
understand
food real
some
quick.
Men can't do it, like some men, but there's always a place for every man. Then become friends with an alpha.
Just pull it.
Become
All right.
valuable to an alpha.
I'll be back pretty
And
soon.
you'll be fine.
With,
a lot of men don't
episode
have- like my brother is tall,
fucking
strong, smart, and charismatic.
10.
An alpha.
We're about to have the 10th episode, guys.
I have a lot of alpha characteristics, but I'm a bravo.
Cool stuff.
But I'm